Welcome back to the Rendezvous Championship League. We are in playoffs. We're going to be watching BHOP versus Performance Issues. This league is brought to you by Super Beings Labs with a Memento mousepad, and also by Community Gaming for all your tournament needs. I'm Cozy. I'm joined here by Kai. Kai, how are you feeling about this matchup?
Hi, I'm really excited. Those of you who are joining back with us, we just watched the first semis, and Bronze Bandits beat out their opponents. So now we are here with match 2 in the semifinals, and the team that wins today in this best of 3 will be facing Bronze Bandits tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific for finals. So join us back here tomorrow to see who will take it all home.
Yeah, I'm excited for this matchup. I mean, this is Seed 2 versus Seed 3. This is to determine who gets to play Bronze Bandits, as you said. And we have a really good matchup in terms of the journey it took for these guys to get here. The Swiss group stages was a really tough kind of like season, I'd say. And both of these teams have a lot of good map ideas in their back pocket. I'm really excited to see how the first map on Haven plays out. Hopefully we get something like the first series where like the comps are completely different from one another. I think it was the Haven one where like all 10 agents were unique, right? Yeah. So that'd be sick. We're about to go into agent select here for Haven, and with just my limited knowledge of the two teams, I know that BHOP is a team that runs pretty kind of established meta picks. And then let's see here. Yeah, so actually BHOP already locking in some agents, and I love what I'm seeing. This is similar to what most teams in this league run on Haven. You got the Raze, Astra, Chamber, Breach, Fade. And on the other side for Performance Issues, it looks like they want to do something pretty similar. I think a lot of teams kind of like know what the typical picks are, especially on a map like Haven. But I wouldn't be surprised if like the duelists were a little different.
Well, I mean, we've seen Pyro, hovering Yoru, looks like now hovering Jet. We'll see what they lock in with. It looks like it's going to be a Jet here. But other than that, it looks like it's just the duelists are a little bit different. So you don't have that phase nade combo, but we do have Jet, 2 ops potentially. We'll see.
Yeah. I mean, I think when you have 2 agents that have a what I call a free, I don't know, TP or some kind of getaway mechanic.
Get out of jail free.
Get out of jail free card. It allows them to kind of like go for really aggressive initial angles or ideas and then like kind of fall back safely. So I'm curious how they're gonna play this out. I know Frog is a really good chamber and he loves playing aggressive, and I think they're glad that they're starting CT side. I think there's gonna be a lot of cool ideas coming out of team Performance Issues coming from the defending side. But BHOP being the 2nd seed of this league so far, attacking first, I am curious what their playstyle and strategy is, if they're more of a default heavy team or aggressive team. In the opening seconds of the pistol round, it looks like they're kind of leaning towards A. Wow, this is actually the first time I'm seeing no one buy armor. It's just full util and then ghost picks. So it's going to be, you know, fast-paced fights. People are going to die fast, and they're going to just charge right into A. This looks like a pretty typical long A hit coming out of team BHOP here. Some things coming out.
Yeah, and right away we're seeing BHOP logic. Prowler down short, taking long. Lots of util here on A site, but not seeing anything yet. We have a couple shots fired.
Spike planted.
Frog with the quick flank for this A hit, yeah. Gets one. Man, the trades are coming in left and right. Corruptions, last man, not last man, it's a 1v1 situation. Cairo versus Logic for the backside fight. Logic gets 3k for that round. I mean, I couldn't even keep up. That retake was so fast and the trades were so fast.
The trades were so fast there.
Yeah, BHOP wins the pistol round. And Logic with the 3K and the bomb plan, able to buy Vandal first? No. Actually, maybe changes their mind, needs util. But yeah, really strong first round coming out of BHOP. With the raw A hit. Let's see how Performance Issues wants to respond in the second half. They're mostly saving. They're actually full saving, not even humoring like a lot of half armor or buys or whatever. They want to charge out of garage here to try to win grass, but it looks like BHOP happy to kind of like work towards A like usual. Some fights happening at mid.
One enemy remaining.
With a nice 3K from Zay there. Again, gun advantage, but it's all down to Koala. Spike is down, but again, just has a pistol online.
It looks
and it
like
looks
Logic.
like BHOP is gonna rotate to A here, get orb.
Yeah, 1v4. Koala just looking for, I think, any fights. He actually hears this. They're running away from A lobby. Ooh, Logic able to kind of just react and get the kill on Koala. And they win the second round as well. And we're going into the bonus versus first buy round. Let's see how they kind of like line up. Looks like Frog tripped B, and he's happy to kind of play C here this round. And they're kind of leaning A link. Oh, I like this. The Breach is going for the A lobby stun. They're showing really typical things coming out from the A side as a defending team. And BHOP with the flash peeks for mid. They actually want grass control here. It looks like they want to do a lot of like seesawing, I'm going to say. They want to show presence in front of B, maybe fake it, maybe go out. Actually down, going right into A-Link with a double satchel in, gets the kill on Koala. Able to pick up a rifle, kind of greedy that Corruptions gets the trade there. 4v4, bomb isn't down yet. Corruptions wants to hold on to A-Link here before the bomb even gets a chance to decide to go A or B. They know he's behind the box. Logic gets the 2K here. And this is a classic B to A, but on the bonus, I kind of like that decision as well coming out of the IGL. And it's going to be a 2v3 retake. The bomb does go down, and Logic has his ult here. Abe gets Frog during his A lobby flank. Cairo also unable to get the kill, and BHOP wins their bonus, picks up a bunch of rifles for it.
Look at them.
Interesting.
Pale and sweating.
BHOP with the lead, 3-0.
Yeah, probably not what Performance Issues was hoping to see on their first buy.
Yeah, there's a couple of half buys going on for PI. Looks like there's a Marshall, 1 or 2 Stingers. This round, it looks like BHOP wants to kind of just take C with the chamber kind of lurking around the map. Logic prepping the Prowler. Frog with the opportunity here. I don't know if he got the shot off on anybody. Oh, he did. He got the raise. TP's away, and they know that this is a C hit. They're charging in. They kind of have to back out with the haunt catching 1 or 2 people. They're happy to give up sight. This is going to be a really messy 5v5 retake. Some spams going through the smoke. They actually delayed
got pulled off,
plant.
so didn't get the bomb planted.
Yeah. Yeah, and they're waiting for the plant noise to happen. CT, 3-man CT push coming out right now. Oh.
3v3, they know they're all coming from CT. Zay with 3K pick on Koala there.
Oh, Frog swings into default, gets the headshot on Zay. Logic with the trade from Long C. Dougie by himself with the Marshall. Taps the bomb. Doesn't get it. Doc cleans up. BHOP holds their lead.
Yeah,
And we have a pause coming out. Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no. I mean, I was just saying the same thing you were, man.
Yeah. Timeout for Team PI. Corruptions wants to talk to his team. What do you think he's saying here?
I mean, I think just anyway, they can stop the momentum there. Just trying to kind of break up the last couple rounds. Really trying to regroup a little bit.
Yeah, this is the second buy round coming out of Team PI, and you want to win this round to both stop the momentum of the other team and also kind of get your, footing in this first half. I see a couple pings coming out from both teams. It looks like they want to try to like attempt to read each other. There's a couple pings towards C for the attacking side, but then on the defense, PI kind of leaning towards A. They have the breach playing an A link, which is a pretty typical spot. Probably going for a stun peek idea here. Timeout's running out. We're about to go into this round. Yeah, they have some kind of read attempt. It looks like they want to kind of give up C and lean more towards B and A. Downed, satcheling across, trying not to get caught by anything at long A, but winning sewer control here, which is pretty good. The Boombot will cover this first T 50-50. And then he's kind of just here. He wants his presence to be kind of known, so that they have to kind of over worry about his constant presence. Frog pushes out a garage thinking that they're leaning A and gets punished for it. Doc gets the kill there. And now this team happy to kind of just like group together and hit C, knowing that they kind of sold the A hit a little bit and their position was sold. Cairo trying to go for an early pick here at long C. Has to get the haunt. Teammates coming in, gets one. I love this ult coming out from CT. Kind of pushes back this execution actually, and the smoke stops the push for now. 4v4, 50 seconds left in the round. And BHOP's kind of happy to fall back, check their flank, and reassess what they're going to do here. Oh, I like this. Corruptions has full A lobby control on the other side of the map. I think Zay wants to kind of like be the entry. I like this too. I think having someone else kind of push in with this breach all going into the bomb site. Dougie gets the opening pick.
But gets traded out by logic.
Yeah.
Plant goes down. Oh, no, doesn't go down.
10 seconds left.
Not quite running out of time, has to plant.
Oh, for a second there, I thought they had a chance with the bomb being dropped, and there's only like 8 seconds left before he was able to get the bomb down. That was kind of scary. I mean, I thought PI would play for the bomb plant there, and it looks like they kind of was stuck between two ideas, and Abe was able to kind of just swing back sight, get the kill on the guy back sight, get the bomb, and get the plant down just in time. And that round goes to BHOP as well, leading the map 5-0. Couple stinger buys coming out from PI. They have a couple of good ults. Jet knives activated, chamber ult activated. Let's see if they can hold this execution. They're working on a 2-2-3, one of my favorite kind of like defaults for the attacking side on Haven. You kind of want to fake A presence, but also, make sure you keep C lobby control. Dougie is in a huge position here, under window. It surprises A, but Logic quickly trades that out. Now they have mid control. Kyra, knowing that they're in grass, kind of has to choose between holding front B and garage. Here's the Raze satchelating into garage, knows that they kind of want to end C here. The bomb is towards C. They have to clear garage. Corruptions gets surprised by Logic playing in the smoke. And it's a 4v2 here, Kai.
Yeah, I mean, Kyra back into garage, looking just to see, do I see anyone here? Garage is clear. Doesn't see anyone. But bomb is down there running out of time.
Yeah, Kyra looks like they want to kind of just smoke. Oh, gets swung with the suck. That suck was so good, actually.
Just gets caught. Put the smoke out there for Cairo, and that is a round yet again going to BHOP.
Another begins.
Yeah, unable to get anything going with the jet knives and the chamber op, or ult rather, and PI, they have to kind of put something together here to get one round at least, kind of get their own momentum going here. This is their third buy round into buy round. Hopefully they kind of like maybe change some things up. I don't know. I mean, it looks like they're trying to match the default of the other team. It's going to be like a 0-2-3 layout. They want to fight for A lobby control. Seas gets thrown out, but unable to catch anyone here. Frog pushes out sewer with the op and actually gets a pick and TPs away safely. For the first time in a long time, it looks like they have the numbers lead right here, 5v4. and it kind of makes BHOP hesitate for a bit. They don't want to push into a site that has an op. But I love this coming out of Frog. He gets his pick towards A and immediately runs to the other side of the map, almost reading the fact that they're going to make the team not only hesitate, but go to a different bomb site. And this layout right here, Cairo with the C cubby. Frog swings out, but gets traded out by Zai. Zay, Cairo gets 2 before getting picked off. Zay with the op gets a 2K, 3v2. Kai, what do you think they're about to do here?
Yeah, I mean, Spike's done they picked up Spike, but again, I mean, that was huge 2K there for Cairo, just picking up 2 of them. Again, still has the numbers advantage. Zay just looking, is site clear? Where could they be hiding? It looks like they're posted up in garage here. Trying for some sort of timing, but it
30
looks
seconds
like
left.
site's clear.
Yeah, they seem confident enough, or they feel confident enough to plant this bomb. It's planted for almost everything. They want to actually 2-man lean towards CT. I like this decision. When you're low on numbers, you want to kind of take a fight at Avenue. Flashes for Zay for his peek out with the op. Gets the pick on Corruptions. Knows there's someone else CT as well. 2v2 now is an even situation. Ooh.
But again, Zay knows where that fade's coming from. Saw the Prowler, but still doesn't matter. Still gets picked off by Abe. Abe with the 2K there at the end, and what could have been BHOP's, it looked like the best chance for PI to get around goes to BHOP yet again.
Yeah, I can't believe what I saw. Zay kind of confidently pushing with the op as the attacker post-plant, able to get 3K with the, I'm going to call it an aggressive op because he was kind of second in line when they were fighting for long C, and he was the one who traded out Cairo, got the opper Frog on C, and then aggressed into CT and gets the kill on Corruptions. This guy kind of reminds me of Kenny S in the old Counter-Strike days, kind of not afraid to play aggressively with the op. And he's kind of like controlling grass right now as BHOP takes over long A. This is going to be a pretty blatant A hit. Zay holding grass gets the punishes Frog again, pushing out of garage with the expected A hit. It's a 5v4 now. And BHOP actually is happy to cut noise, fall back, and kind of reassess whether they want to commit to A or not here. Zay keeping grass control. There's no one on the other team available to hear all this noise happening, and they actually just take B for free. Oh no.
Spike planted.
5v2, bomb goes down in B. Cairo gets 1 kill.
Last player standing.
And Dougie just not able to clean it up in that 1v4 there.
Yeah, this is looking tough for performance issues. They're gonna have to change something up. I'm personally a fan of like aggressive plays on Haven when you're defending and kind of on the back foot. I like the idea of like, you know, even though you're down in rounds, you want to play confidently, or if anything, surprise them with like with something that teams wouldn't expect, like an aggressive push out somewhere. But they're electing to kind of play more kind of standard spread out kind of style. Dougie gets a lot of pings with the hunt for A lobby control, trying to get something done with this Bulldog holding long here. And Frog kind of chilling in garage as well. No one wants to overextend, but they also want to find their picks. Breachhold coming from sewer to take over B. I love that play. Frog actually finally safely pushing out of garage for the first time in a while. Knows that the action's in front B. Oh no, gets picked off there with the result. Yeah, no, go ahead, Kai.
No, go ahead.
No, I mean, man, Frog unable to get anything done with that garage push out, and BHOP happy to cut noise again, kind of rework another part of the map. Down looks like he knows that A is pretty open, able to kind of clear a lot of angles here for free. Catches Dougie by surprise. Hell, I don't know. Knows A's stuck hell though. They can like triple swing this. Koala here to kind of support his teammate here. Dougie gets 1. Oh, knows the plant's going down. Logic gets a trade for the kill, and hell, Logic gets 2 here. 2v3. Corruptions.
Player standing.
Whoa, Logic popping off here.
All done to Cairo once again.
Oh.
Not able to do it with the Marshall.
Yeah, I mean, that's tough. You're stuck with the Marshall in a 4v1 and Logic. Huge round coming out of Logic. This dude is 15-2, solidifying his dominance over this map with the fade, with the 4K that round. I don't know, this is looking tough for performance issues, but there's an up and running, and Koala opting with the Odin pick here. Where is he gonna play this? Is that spammable? Is he gonna spam A lobby here? I haven't seen this in a minute. He's gonna go for the stun spam here. Let's see if it nets him kills, damage. I'm hoping for something here. Dougie swinging out with a haunt, wanting to control A long here. Koala spams through the wall.
But not.
And they actually have A lobby control, yeah. Oh! Corruptions get the pick on Zay, unable to TP out in time. Oh, this is looking scary, Zai. Or Kai.
Logic with the pick there on Dougie again. Back into a 4v4.
Taking that back.
Yeah, and they cut noise again.
BHOP kind of rotating back to spawn, but we still see Logic lurking up A.
Oh man, they're taking the spawn route too. Look at this. Frog not getting any information here.
And Logic just kind of throwing all this util out there, trying to bait the rotate to A. And looks like is successfully able to do that. They're gonna have a free site on C to get the plant down.
Yeah, Logic going huge for his team here, able to sell this fake, and they just finally took care of him as a 3v3, but the bomb's planted all the way on the other side of the map, and they... Luckily, Frog has C-Link control. I was nervous that BHOP would kind of like aggress into CT here and kind of really dominate this portion of the map, but this is going to be a retake here for Frog, swinging out first for his team, trying to find a pick. The smoke is huge. Having smokes after post plant is strong. And coming out CT right now, Kai.
Pyro looking to find anyone blind and isn't able to get a single pick there. Again, another round. That's 10-0 going to BHOP.
Gun here.
Yeah, and they pick up the op. This looks tough, Kai. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if they have to change something up.
What do you think's going through the defenders' minds right now? I mean, it's 0-10.
Yeah, well, like I said earlier, I wouldn't mind a change in playstyle. I think if they kind of like surprise the attacking team with like an aggressive push-out idea, and it's kind of what they're trying to do in the A lobby area, but they kind of give it up as well. You can see right here, once they kind of like get early information, they kind of fall right back. But this is fine this round because they're kind of just charging through garage. All 5 of them takes over C site. They know it's free. Pyro trying to get something done with the jet knives, and this time around they're happy to try to fight for C link here. Look at this. Zay pushing into CT, gets a pick with the tour de force. And then falls back, pose plant. Oh man.
Zay holding CT with the tour de force, but the Prowler, Dougie gets them. Dougie able to get Zay, that's huge.
I'll find you. Last player standing.
But it's still a 1v4 here. Dougie with the stinger.
No, like low HP with the stinger. They kind of know where he is. Yeah.
Putting wrapped
Logic.
both sides there.
Yeah. Logic was like, he's lit. All right, I'm going in. Gets in, finds him in garage window, gets the kill. Say less. Oh man, and it's 0-11. I don't know, Kai. I don't know what's gonna happen here. They kind of finally put together a buy again. And they gotta get at least 1 on the board. If you get 1, you know, kind of keeps you in the game.
Yeah, I mean, this definitely isn't looking how the defenders
Where are you?
quite wanted to go, but they really just need 1 on the board to even have a chance going forward. I don't know if they can come back from a 0-12.
Yeah, quick fight happening at mid. Frog gets 1 and falls back, actually. They have the numbers. They kind of want to split back up, get some information. BHOP being really patient and not giving up a lot of information. They're not really showing any util or footsteps right now. They kind of want to just maintain this mid control and punish anyone overextending here. Downed, kind of looking in front B. Seeing if it's kind of empty. Maybe they want to hit B here, knowing that they're still pretty spread out. Clearing his angles. the patient play coming out of BHOP. It's nerve-wracking. I'm nervous for a PI, even though they have the numbers advantage. There's just no information being given.
I mean, we've seen them with the numbers advantage before.
Yeah.
And so I don't think that's enough to give them the confidence they need going into this.
Yeah. Oh
you see
no.
fighting for the garage control there on the side of BHOP.
30 seconds left.
And down, getting a pick on corruption on B. Now Doc going with the plant. Gets spiked down.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, they're everywhere, Kai.
See ya.
Kyra finally kind of stops the bleed and gets the pick in C Link. Knows that there's someone in front B. It's Zay with that ops. So good. And that's half. 0-12. Kai. Oh no, we have to go to a break. But
yeah, we'll see you guys back in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
for the second half.
A gift.
My bad. I think
All right, everybody, welcome back. Sorry for that brief. We had a little bit of a tech pause there after intermission, but Cozy, what do you think performance issues needs to do going into this next half? It's 0-12 at the half.
If I'm the coach of the IGL right now, my mode is stop the bleeding, stop the momentum, try to get this pistol round. I mean, every game is doable. 0-12 hurts, but you gotta come in with the mentality that you can come back from any kind of like tough scenario. And And it looks like BHOP is doing what I wished PI did first half. They are just charging out of mid and taking control of the spawn area. Kai.
And yeah, they're running out here. We see, oh, going back through mid on the side of BHOP, but performance issues. Again, it looks like they have spike, but they're wrapping back around through the defender side spawn. Going to A, it looks like.
This is so smart.
BHOP just sees no one's on C. It looks like they're going through garage. Starting to get wise, but it looks like PI is finally able to plant on A site. And oh, the timing, they're just gonna miss. Oh, not going through B. Dougie's got B. All right, knows that they're rotating through long. Great info there on the side of performance issues. They really need this pistol round to move forward. Oh, not able to finish it off, but Dougie gets the final kill on Doc. Logic's right there. BHOP gets the pick on Dougie. It's a 2v1.
One enemy remaining.
1v1
Stop and let me work.
on the defuse. Knows Koala's heaven, and Koala's able to get the pick on Abe. That is the first round going to performance issues. That was so close. And then dying for fall damage.
Oh man, it looks like we have to go into a quick tech pause, but let's talk about that pistol round. That was crazy. I mean, the fact that BHOP went for this aggressive push out of garage, taking over what seemed like the other side of the map, and PI kind of going to C, knowing that they lost the flank area behind them, and electing to kind of walk through the spawn to go to A. That was insane. That was such a great pistol round.
Insane. That was insane. Forcing BHOP. BHOP makes it all the way into site, sees nothing, and knows, all right, great. They're getting the plant down. We have to rotate back to A. And then just not able to retake. But that was close. Got down to a 1v1. I mean, that was a little too close for me, but just not able to stick the defuse before Koala was able to just get the pick off of Abe there at the end, trying to defuse the bomb. That was insane.
Yeah, sorry, I'm paying attention to the chat. Looks like there's some kind of tech issue, so we're gonna kind of see what the resolution there is going to be. But I mean, regardless of what happens after this, I think that was like a great round for PI to tell themselves that we can do this. That was a really important round to win, obviously, because it's match point. But two, I mean, whoever made the call to kind of just like leave C and go to A, knowing exactly where the other team is, those are the kind of plays and decisions that have to happen coming out of performance issues for them to claw their way back into this game. There's a lot of rounds to make up right now, Kai. I don't know if they can do 12 in a row, but I certainly hope so.
You know what, calls like that are what can win a game. They had C, they had the bomb, and they were at C, and they still said, hey, let's not plant here. Try to play post plant. We know they're gonna rotate over. Let's keep going. Let's go through their spawn. You had Dougie holding down B, knows exactly where they're rotating from. Doesn't hear anyone going through again their spawn, hears them in garage, knows they're going up through sewers A long, and just it was close, but I that was exactly the kind of play they needed. And so I think just more calls like that. That was close, but now they're on their bye. Second pistol round. You know, if BHOP can go 0-12 on their half, so can performance issues.
Yeah, it looks like this tech pause is gonna go a little longer than we originally planned to. So we're gonna take a quick intermission, and then we'll be right back, guys. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you guys in a couple minutes.
Welcome back, everyone. Again, sorry for the quick tech pause there. We were having some issues, but we are back. It is once again match point for BHOP. We're 1-12. Performance issues are attacking. Cozy, what do you think of that last round?
Yeah, that was the pistol round that they obviously needed because the game would have ended if they didn't win it. But two, I mean, I hoped that pistol round gave them the confidence to be like, we can still outplay these guys. We just gotta do it 12 more times in a row. And they kind of want to take this confidence and push it into the next few rounds. Make sure they kind of keep this lead, keep this economy lead. But Kai, the C hits kind of stopped for a second.
It's a little bit stunted. Again, now we're in a 3v3. Abe with the Sheriff getting 2 picks there. That's huge.
One enemy remaining.
Down, getting the pick on Corruptions, and this is it. Down, getting the last pick on Koala. That is a 1-13 round for BHOP.
Oh man, I was just talking about how they have to carry that confidence into the rest of the match, but the hold on C, the stun into the swing to stop the initial C push, and then the fact that Abe gets 2 picks with the Sheriff before he's kind of punished, he was actually able to not only activate his ult on a save, but also kind of just like
second round. I mean, that was insane.
That was crazy.
Don't go anywhere. We are going to come back in 5 minutes for performance issues pick, which is bind. So let's see if things can go their way on this next map. We will see you all shortly.
Hello and welcome back to the Rendezvous Valorant Championship League Playoff Series. We're in the semifinals and we're entering map 2 between Team PI versus BHOP. Before we get there, I want to do a couple things. I want to thank our sponsors, Super Being Labs and Community Gaming. And 2, let you guys know that Super Beings Labs mousepad Memento, we're doing a giveaway right now during the semifinals game, a second giveaway. If you go to our channel, Semi's giveaway, you can enter the giveaway for this mouse pad that everyone's swearing by. Kai can talk about it, actually.
All right, not to cut you off. Oh, yeah, I do. I did win this mouse pad in a giveaway, and I love it. So everyone, right now, everyone watching, type !RDV giveaway in chat. That will give you all the information you need to know to enter the giveaway. We will be drawing it in 35 minutes. So make sure you enter now. Once again, that's !RDV giveaway. Cozy, looks like we're heading right back into bind. Before we do that, can we just talk about last match a little bit?
Yeah, real quick during the agent.
Yeah.
No, that first map, if you're just tuning in, you missed a hell of a first map. BHOP coming in dominantly as the second seed for this playoff situation, and they kind of made a statement. Granted, it was their map pick, so hopefully PI can answer back on this next map on bind. Yeah, I mean, I think it was kind of like this interesting clash of play styles and also just what I would say post plant numbers ideas. There's a lot of situations where after the bomb goes down, you can either decide to aggress further and kind of control certain parts of the map, or fall back. And it seemed like BHOP had an answer every single round, obviously, and they kind of closed out the game 13-1.
Yeah.
But map 2, I mean, if I'm Team PI, mental reset, this is your map.
And you know what? Again, it was 13-1 last match, but the 1 point they did get, what incredible just play calling there. You know, the call to rotate out of C when they were on site through spawn to A. Hopefully we can see some calls like that coming into this match.
Yeah, Team PI starting attack side this time on bind. It's a little tough on bind, but I know this team well enough to know that they have some cool ideas coming out. Really good picks coming out from both teams as well. It's almost a mirror matchup, but it actually looks like BHOP is electing to go for the double controller comp with the Viper and Astra pick. And they start defense, so it's going to be tough. PI have a big uphill battle ahead of them, but with the double initiator and with the raise pick, I'm sure they have some cool execution ideas in mind. Abe able to control this orb early with the smoke at long B, kind of controlling this whole area. Dougie kind of just staring at it in case they push out. And both teams electing to kind of just start this map, kind of chill. While I say that, Logic actually just pushed out of showers and has full control of caves, which is an absurd location to be in, actually. And he's able to kind of suss out whether they're leaning towards B, lets the team know down, actually TPs through and takes a quick fight, which allows PI to actually just rotate through. Logic with all this information.
Yeah, but just not able to get a pick. Yeah, but does get the pick on Dougie. Again, but doesn't sees nobody. And again, Cozy.
Yeah, I mean, they're able to kind of just use the information that Logic was able to give to the team. This pistol is flawless. No
able to get that
way.
defused. Wow. Yeah. What a great round by BHOP.
Yeah, I mean, that whole round kind of started with Logic's push out of showers for free, able to control caves, which is a really ridiculous position to get to without getting caught, and was able to call out the rotation from B to A, gets a pick for himself, gets the info, dog clears short A, and they happily kind of allow PI to take A and go for the bomb plant, but because the positions of the defending team was able to kind of just crunch the site from short A and CT so fast, that retake was so fast. They were able to kind of just charge right in during the bomb plant timing, get their kills, and it ended up being a flawless. I thought there was actually some kills coming out of PI, but
you know what, actually, well, and that was the insane thing is, as we saw, I actually thought there were a couple of places PI tagged BHOP, but wasn't able to finish the kill there. Oh. Logic getting the pick on corruption, but quickly getting traded out by Frog. It's a 3v4.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, and this looks like it's gonna go to BHOP. Can Koala do it? It's got a ghost and a dream. Coming through showers. Oh, almost gets the pick on Down, but Down has a better gun, able to react in time. And that is a round yet again going to Hop.
Yeah, BHOP kind of just winning out that round pretty easily with the 4 spies and the Bucky pick to hold U-Haul. That is an El Clasico, in my opinion, and whoever tried to enter U-Haul that round got punished for it. And yeah, I mean, you kind of just play through that round. You're lucky if you kind of like counter the 4 spy, but 2-0 after winning pistol is pretty typical. But this round right here is pretty important for Team PI. They have the buys, they have the rifles, they have the full armor, and they have to kind of answer back and make sure they stop the momentum of the Team BHOP before it kind of like rolls into snowballs into something strong.
And I think mentally they for sure need to get this on their buy round after this match.
Yeah, they're creeping up long B. I don't think PI knew that BHOP actually 3-man fought for shower and saw nothing out there, and it actually triggered Down to instantly rotate over to B to link towards that side. Corruptions gets the opening pick at long B.
Launching smoke.
Oh, and how unfortunate that Prowler just getting caught there in Garden. Oh, the Bucky from Doc gets Cairo. Playing back with the Bucky, trying to go back up to Hookah. But it looks like PI is rotating back. Question mark?
Yeah, oh my god, wait, this is gonna be crazy. Corruption stayed in Garden.
With the Bucky. Oh, no. Doug getting the pick, but...
Blinded, 30 seconds left.
Alright, PI stabilizes this. They took care of the flank fight in Market, and Corruption's able to kind of stay in Garden and kind of like sneak into B, but Down finds him and gets the kill. Actually, it's a 2v2. Bomb isn't down yet though. Kind of puts pressure on Team PI to finally pick a site and go plant.
But didn't know Down was hiding right behind that wall there. Gets more picks with a 3K by Down, and another round going to BHOP.
Yeah, that was tough to watch. Oh, looks like I have to go to a tech pause. Yeah.
Cozy, what are you thinking? I mean, we're just 3 rounds in, but
that round had so many things going on, and results aside, the fact that PI started off the round with the opening pick, Corruptions gets a pick, and then Doc answers back with the Bucky and the reposition right back into Hookah. Kind of stops the push, and PI at some point elected to 2-man take the long TP, and it's sold. I mean, I think everyone was willing to kind of just leave B, and it left Corruption to kind of just walk in for free, and the idea was there. The lurk into B was huge. Even with the Market flank, they were able to kind of take care of that fight. They had a numbers advantage at some point, and at some point, for some reason, someone on Team BHOP sussed out the B rotate, went back to B, and found Corruptions, and it kind of like killed the lurk into B control idea. And that's a tough round.
Absolutely. Well, and then I mean, trying to rotate back through Hookah, Abe's wall there. Down hears them and is just waiting just beyond it, and they weren't able to clear that in time, so Down able to just go out and pick off the last 2 there.
Yeah, a lot of it has to do with just like gaining spots on the map before the other team's able to know.
And I think a lot of what we're seeing as performance issues is kind of allowing BHOP to take a lot of this map space, right?
Yeah, I kind of want to see performance issues kind of work a wide default to make sure there's no like early aggression into like something ridiculous like a cave control. We're coming back from the tech pause here in a moment, and it looks like all players are back in. Excellent, cool. So we're gonna go into round 4. PI kind of like putting together a half buy, a bunch of stingers, which I personally like. I think stingers go hard, especially on a map like Bind with a lot of close quarters action. And they're kind of leaning towards A with the trip in Market. I don't know if you can see this on a mini map, but there's like 4 stars planted Oh no, it's taking them back. I thought they were gonna go for some like crazy caterpillar play. But yeah, I think PI wants to kind of just hit A hard with the stinger buys. They want to control showers. Zay with the up. Frog actually sneaks past the off angle and gets the pick on Zay. Op is down right now. That is -1 on A. Kyra trying to keep control of showers, but this is where you get to see the double controller pick in action. Short A smoked off and shower smoked off, and it kind of just stops any aggressive idea. At some point, someone took the long TP. Dougie finds that kill, and they actually have a numbers advantage on this half buy. Yeah, they kind of have to clear behind them. Abe sussing out that they could be still in shower. Koala kind of re-entering it, trying to regain control. Has a flash to kind of gain info in this first chunk. And I think PI wants to end A. They're showing 0 presence towards B. And BHOP actually knows that this is about to hit, because nothing's happening at B. Doc picks up that op.
Huge pick.
Oh.
2 picks there with the op there.
I've got your track. Found one.
Oh, ult's coming out by Koala. 1v2, but knows exactly where they are, but knows there's an op online from Doc in U-Haul. Just waiting for the repeat. Oh, not able to tag him. Knows Doc's there. Picks off Doc. Goes through TP. It is a 1v1. Koala knows exactly where logic is. Here's him come through TP in hookah. Just needs to get the plant down. 8 seconds left.
Sky Battle flashes his flash. Logic wins that out in the 1v1. Man, that was a pretty close round for Team PI. But at the end, it goes to BHOP. Logic able to clutch out the 1v1 here.
Don't even start that shit.
You know, that was a great attempt there by performance issues, but it looks like we're gonna go into another quick tech pause. Sorry for all these technical issues. We're working to get them resolved. So stick around. We will be back in a couple of minutes. All right, everybody, welcome back. Sorry for that brief tech pause, but the game is now rematched, and we are excited to go right back into Bind. So, Cozy, do you want to remind us where we left off?
Yeah, if I remember right at this point, just kidding. The fourth round ended with the Sky versus Sky 1v1 post-plant situation. Logic coming out that round with the clutch. It's gonna be 4-0, and we're going back in. PI on the attack side, looking to lean towards B. Kai, what do they gotta do differently this round to change things?
Well, I mean, I think it's never fun to have to remake a match, but that did give everyone a little bit of a mental reset. So going in, it's a fresh game.
Yeah, and PI just charged right into long B, got 2 picks for it. Entering side, Zay happy to kind of give up B and actually just play in this hookah smoke. I like this decision, but it's 3v4. Bomb is going down.
Spike planted.
Let's see what happens here, Kai.
Yeah, I mean, BHOP just kind of waiting for the smoke to go down in hookah. But
Abe just swung out of CT, gets picked up by Cairo for it too. Dougie gets the the kill on Doc and a hookah. They were aware of the hookah position because they had all taken long B. And PI with their first round win on the board. That's exactly what we needed to see to keep them in this match. Yeah.
You know, I think that little break was good for them. Just kind of gave them a break, especially after that last 13-1, and then again losing 4 rounds on Bind. Had the break they needed to go, you know what? Okay, let's reset. Let's see, what did we do wrong? What did we do right? And that hopefully gave them enough time to just talk about that last match a little bit more and hopefully come up with some better strats for this round.
Yeah, and looks like they're happy to kind of do the same hit. They're doing the long B control with the dog. All 5 players wanting to hit long B. It looks like they want to really take control of this location, get their picks here, and then maybe fall back. Zay gets Prowlered for his effort to hold Garden here, and then Prowlered again, but the Viper wall is holding strong. Fatal coming into the B's side. They have to back out and kind of give them this thing. I love this play. Fade ult into the long TP because there's not a lot of sounds going on right now, and down is Pump is by himself in showers. Dougie gets the kill before the Brim gets picked off here. Able to kind of just take A site for free. Sky Flash clears the backside. They know A is free right now. Bomb goes down for free. Koala gets the pick on Logic. Logic kind of just pushing out a CT by himself. Doc wasn't ready for the trade here. Knows that there's a gun right here, but I like the patience. He doesn't want to like greedily go for the gun. Knows the angle's being covered. Oh, gets dinked through the wall here, trying to take U-Haul control. And this crossfire here is going to be nasty coming out of PI. Dougie with the shorty kill and U-Haul on Doc, and they have full control of the spot. This retake is a struggle. Zay gets 1, but gets picked off. Another great round coming out from Team PI. I love to see it.
This is exactly what performance issues had to do last game in the beginning of this match, and it looks like better late than never. You know, maybe we'll be seeing a 3rd map.
There.
Who knows?
Yeah, whoa, that's way that's way
I don't know, I'm just thinking. I just want to see.
Yeah, I agree with you. I would love to see map 3, but right now performance issues needs to take this a round at a time,
Yeah, but you know what? They just did 2 in a row.
Yeah.
This is they're already doing better than they did last map.
Yeah, and I kind of like this change up here. They're not really showing a lot of presence long B. Zay hoping to get a pick with the Tour de Force. Knows that there's someone towards hookah, saw the dog, but actually takes advantage of this and positions himself really deep into the map, about to have full market control. Has to do something about the strip though. Maybe he just holds this area and stops to rotate. Yeah, he just pings out this trip. It looks like PI is leaning towards A. Man, Zay has a huge spot. If PI decides to rotate out, it's gonna be kind of bad news here in terms of Zay kind of holding the rotate away. Not a lot happening right here, Kai, though.
But we've seen this time and time again. BHOP is able to take space on the map, and that is such precious real estate. When you're talking, especially a small map like this, Bind. I mean, look, able to push off of B, knows no one's there. They know exactly where performance issues is.
Oh my gosh, Cairo gets Abe through the Viper ult. And the Viper ult does go down. They have A site. They want to get this bomb down, and they have Brim ult. This is huge. Oh no, Fastest Thunder gets picked off at Shower Doc with a huge pick here. Dougie by themselves, unable to hold the bomb. Dog gets the 3K here to win this team the round. That looked scary. That was like a Sky ult into a Viper ult into Cairo just taking over U-Haul and kind of getting the kill. But BHOP, yeah, coming out ahead there.
I mean, I think that's more of the BHOP we've been seeing Series 1 and beginning of the map. I think just needed a little bit to warm back up, but that was the round, and now they're comfortable and they're right back in it.
Yeah, and the 2 round wins for PI really helped them kind of establish an economy. They're not stuck in that buy, save mode. They're able to buy here again. So buy round versus buy round, this is going to be actually a continuation of PI kind of showing that 1, the break helped, and 2, that they're ready to kind of just like crawl back into the series on bind. They're taking long B control like they did a few rounds ago. They're happy to take these fights. Cairo this time around showing some hookah presence here. Avoids the dog. Maybe the dog caught it here though. A lot of util being traded for this hookah control. Ooh, gets the pick on Zay. He didn't know that he'd stayed in that off angle there, and now they have like control of the outer areas of B. Frog looking for a pick with the Tour de Force here. I don't know. They're cutting noise, Kai.
Yeah, oh, but we see knows that there's a bunch garden, or at least one. But again, they have all that real estate still. Both sides just holding it down. Performance issues, not able to get on site.
They are gaining some util though. Sky Flash and Nade used to try to see if they're still in garden. Cairo with the race ult to try to clear Cubby for them. Fastest Thunder takes advantage of that, goes in and clears Tube. Logic with the 2K from Elbow before getting traded out. Bomb's still not down yet. Cairo with a 3rd kill nading. Doc. 3v1. Abe. Looking to kind of... Looks like he's still kind of deciding whether he wants to play retake here or not. Has the wall set up, so he could kind of just hide... Not hide, kind of creep into sight with the wall up. Clearing his angles here.
Toxins going up.
Yeah, wall up here. Has to play tap. Nervous about a lot of angles here. I don't know. Haunt thrown in to catch him off guard. No one's gonna flank you CT. Gets spammed. Cairo with a huge 4K. Team PI showing that they can make it work on their map pick. 3-5. And momentum's kind of swinging their way. They're kind of establishing a nice economy. They don't have the lead just yet, but they're gonna go up against a half buy.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think, and you know, I just want to mention. I know Abe has struggled kind of getting some picks this game. Only has 1 kill, but Abe is very comfortable on Viper, and we've seen some great util usage. You know, a 1v3 is hard for anyone, but again, wall placements really have just allowed BHOP to just take sides.
Yeah, a quick little fight at short A. Pump gets one with the Sheriff before getting traded out. And it makes PI hesitate a little bit. They don't want to give up any rifles. I think they picked up the rifle and brought it back so that Doc can't really try to go for it. And they elect to cut noise. I like this decision. They're kind of still working in default. They know that the Chamber had pushed out long B last round, so it looks like Dougie is kind of holding that fountain control, and they're looking to punish any aggression on this half-buy situation before grouping up and taking a site. BHOP going for a read here, leaning really heavily towards long B. And Doc kind of left on his own to hold U-Haul. No information given. Oh, knows that there's someone towards shower, but no one's really left yet. It looks like BHOP wants to read that they might fake A and B, and it might actually just work out for this team. Abe with the crazy sliver angle gets the kill on Dougie with the Sheriff. Zay tries to push out to get the rifle, but it's punished for it. It's a really scary situation. They know that they're along B. Logic gives himself away with the ult, but gets the information as well. Has a Spectre. Could run and gun this corner here. No, Fastest Thunder gets the pick here. Abe, another Sheriff kill on Cairo. Ooh, but Koala cleans up the site, gets the bomb down. 1v2, the mid TP is heard. They know where he is. Do they know that there's a gun down still towards towards Garden, and that's exactly where Doc's heading towards. He wants to take the risk and try to pick up a rifle for this 1v2 retake situation here. See what happens. Oh, just walks through the brim smoke bravely. Clears elbow. Here's this reload. If he gets this pick, this is doable. It's a 1v1 situation for Doc, but Brim has ult. He has to play tap. No! Fastest Thunder couldn't get away in time and couldn't ult the bomb. Doc clutches it. No! Oh, that's heartbreaking, Kai.
Try harder now.
Wow, you know what? I really thought performance issues had them, but again, Fastest Thunder wide out in the open. Getting caught with Utila, and I know that's position I'm sure a lot of us have found ourselves in, but in a match like this, especially when you're down and you had the numbers advantage, you know exactly where Doc was. After getting the pick on your teammate there, you know, you wait until your backside to get that down.
Yeah, I mean, Doc played that so well. Just going for the rifle drop in Garden. Walking through the smoke bravely. I can't even talk about that last round because Zay just swings out a long B, gets Koala, but Dougie trades it out before he's able to TP away. That's really good. You don't want to opt to still stay alive to hold long B. And the stop is pushed for now, but they kind of want to make sure their presence is known, and they kind of want the site actually. They're clearing Garden again. Kyra doing a good job letting his presence be known in hookah, but at the same time, Abe really patient, not putting up the Viper wall. Fate ult goes down again. It looks like they want to actually commit this time instead of taking a long TP. Logic, not afraid to swing out of tube and gets the pick on Fastest Thunder. Pump as well with the 2K before getting traded out. The bomb is down. Kairo's left to himself. And this is a tricky situation. Doc might know that this bomb's down in front of him. He's kind of babysitting it at an off angle. Cairo carefully having to re-clear the site before even humoring it pick up the bomb. He's kind of worried about CT here. I don't blame him. Abe playing the mind games, putting the wall up and down, up and down. It puts a lot of pressure on Cairo to make a move. Ooh. And doesn't get the 1v1 against Abe for hookah window. And BHOP, yeah, up 7-3.
I mean, I think performance issues had the right idea going into the start of this remake, so to speak. And definitely looks like that break treated them well. They're definitely more confident. But again, BHOP, you know, they had a great first match. And even though, yeah, did they lose 3 here? Yeah, but they also just won 3 rounds. So they're not quite ready to give it up yet.
Yeah, I hope they kind of carry that confidence that helped them get the 3 rounds. They're actually just taking over A. This is a great execute. Raze kind of just satcheling out into the U-Haul. Pump takes the fight against Frog for the pocket control. Has ult now, actually wants to stop the bomb plant. Gets another one before getting traded out. 3v3, the bomb isn't down, but they do kind of have A control. U-Haul controlled by Cairo. They know that some rotations are happening. It looks like they're kind of in between decisions on whether they want to TP or not. They want to get some information on whether they need to TP or not. You don't want to TP if you know that, you know, one could still be in B. Logic sneaks into U-Haul. Gets 2. The trades aren't happening in time. Dougie finally gets the kill on Logic. 1v2 now. Bomb is down still. Takes the TP. Oh, he got the bomb. I'm sorry. Takes the TP. Zay might have the timing here. He was just in the middle rotating. Almost gets the pick through the smoke. He had just seen his head before the smoke had popped up. Dougie baiting out another swing with the bomb tap. No, knows that the mid TP just happened and knows that I think he knows that Zay wrapped towards elbow and he's kind of doing this like chase ring around the rosy situation. I think Dougie has the advantage here in terms of like information given. Ooh, gets spotted out by Doc. Running out of time, actually. 10 seconds left. Has to get the bomb down in the next 5 seconds. But now he's kind of stuck. Has to clear so many corners. Oh no, you don't have time to plan anymore. You gotta hide. Yeah, Zay. Oh my God, Zay, what are you doing? He's going for a knife kill. Oh no. Having too much fun there. Gives up an op, actually. But gets the round win. 8-3 BHOP.
Wow. You know, I think early on, I think this is sort of the first time we're seeing BHOP not just... I mean, that was really the first time performance issues rushed on the A site.
That should work.
Whereas normally BHOP is just getting all this this really map real estate, and knows where they can and can't go because they have all the space. But performance issues tried to run it down there, and that was the first time we've really seen them attempt at taking up space.
Yeah, I think the execute did surprise them a lot, and then just the util battle to make sure the bomb never goes down is what kind of stopped that push. So it looks like PI has some good execution ideas, but unable to kind of like get the bomb down as we saw that round. Boombot kind of clearing the hookah area again. And after the initial fight at short A, it looks like PI wants to group up and actually work B. There's a trip waiting for them in the hookah entrance. Flashes into hookah. And it looks like Team BHOP is ready for this B hit. Actually, they're leaned pretty heavily towards B. Trip just got picked off. Zay knows that there's one in hookah, and the wall is up. And the stall potential coming out from the double controller comp is being shown right here. They're unable to kind of just charge through. They have to wait out this wall, and they're gonna charge into a stack because of it. Ooh, big haunt. Kyra charges in with the ult, but Zay able to get 2 before he's traded out. Zay gets 3. He never got traded out at all. I'm misreading the kill feed. And yeah, they're just able to hold B.
That moment is gone.
I'm gonna take a quick 2-minute break at the half here, but when we come back, we will see
Should I play
BHOP
some stars
on the
in this
attack.
reality?
So stick around. All right, everybody, welcome back. We are back at the half. This is map 2, Bind Performance Issues versus BHOP. Cozy, what do you think Performance Issues has to do this half to try to get to map 3?
They gotta win this pistol. I'm the type of person that's like, it's half, we win this pistol, we win this game. But this double controller comp is showing a lot of cool ideas. They have the wall up and they're just 5-man walking up into U-Haul. This control is crazy. No one has died though. Dougie actually knows that they have A now, keeping shower control the best he can. Has to back out. They want to get these kills. Huge nade coming out. Dougie able to get 2 because it pressured Abe and Zay to have to commit to their swing. And the numbers is actually on PI's side for this retake. Dougie gets a 3rd kill. Logic unable to get this fade kill with the information that they had, and now Doc by himself It's killed by Koala as well. And this is the round that PI needed. You win pistol, maybe you win the game.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm actually so glad they weren't phased by that Viper wall and kind of just like gave them A. That was huge.
You know what? BHOP placed the Viper wall and then they just walked through their own wall there.
Yeah.
They weren't
No, they weren't. They kind of just charged through, huh?
A gift.
I'm surprised they popped it before
All set up.
they were on site, but they're just like, you know what? No, we're just gonna walk right in. They want to see us walk up. We're not afraid to walk out.
Yeah. The name of the game had to do with the shower hold. They knew that one was shower, and then, man, Dougie going huge for his team and getting a 3K on that pistol round to help kind of solidify the post-plant numbers. This round, everyone kind of taking it a little easy, a wide default coming out from both teams. You want to make sure they don't give up any of these Spectres for no reason. And then likewise, kind of making sure that even with the Sheriff bias, you get your trades kind of lined up. Pump, with a huge position on the half box, knows that this one U-Haul while the wall is up. Yeah, both teams playing super patiently here, Kai.
Yeah, I mean, we see this default coming out, but well, I mean, for BHOP, but again, performance issues, has the Spectres, has the guns, doesn't want to give them up, so just electing to hold site.
Yeah, Fastest Thunder kind of sussing out a B hit, but comes back. This site is leaning towards PI, actually. They have the numbers here.
Left.
Cairo holding the back site. Wait, did I just hear TP? Oh, someone just TP'd. I don't know if it was by accident or because of a nade. But the bomb is down. Abe gets 2 with the Sheriff, gets the 3rd kill. It's actually even, 2v2, but the bomb is down. They're running out of time here. They kind of have to get this bomb down. Koala taking a 1v1 against Abe. Bomb does go down. Frog with the ghost pick doesn't get the kill on Logic. 2v2 still. Oh man. I'm so nervous. Koala runs up to try to get this kill on Abe. Unable to, actually. Gets picked off by the Sheriff again. Frog gets a judge kill. Whoa! Ace coming out from Abe with the Sheriff on the eco round. You hate to see it. That was crazy. BHOP winning the anti-force and actually puts PI on their back foot while they're able to just full buy into this next round. Kai, that was tough to watch.
Yeah, I mean, we just saw that replay again of the ace for Abe there. I mean, that was incredible.
Here.
Again, you know, even if you lost the first pistol round, if you, I mean, I don't know that a Sheriff's really a force, but if you're hitting those headshots, it doesn't matter that you're not on your buy.
Yeah, Abe going huge. All 5 kills was with the Sheriff. Going huge for his team. This round is crazy as well. PI electing to just aggro push Showers and the long TP. But they missed out on the default, actually, BHOP. Maybe they read it, maybe they didn't. They wanted to avoid giving up guns, and he just 5-man took B. And this is going to be another one of those messy 5v5 retake situations. All 5 players from Team PI electing to go B long to try to win some kind of fight here. But they're being delayed by this Viper wall. This Viper pick going huge. A lot of util being thrown into Garden. They're unable to even see anyone that they want to fight, actually. The Viper wall was up that whole time. Pump with a big 3K, making sure that retake was not going to be possible. Flawless round, 11-4.
But you know what, that retake was very reminiscent of the half before. And just trying to take B side on attack. And it didn't work then, and it didn't work on retake.
Yeah. Hopefully PI shows signs of life here with this buy round. They kind of have to get this round to stay in it. You don't want to be saving on match point. 2-3 default coming out of PI. And then kind of a 2-3-1-ish default coming out of BHOP. Oh, I love this. The Viper wall into the space take into the Viper ult to kind of like control front truck While I say that though, Frog gets a pick on that kind of hookah lurk, keeping numbers in PI's advantage. But PI now has to sit here and worry about this Viper ult for like essentially the rest of the round. You don't know if someone's in there or not. They could always kind of just plant the bomb randomly. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I love the placement of this ult. Really just closing off those choke points. We're seeing what's so great about this double controller.
Yeah. Yeah, even just kind of keeping the space on. The satchel actually interrupts the plan. Fastest Thunder is able to get a kill with the classic on Abe, and they kind of are just fighting for U-Haul control. The bomb isn't down right now. They're kind of hesitating. Fastest Thunder picks up a Spectre and gets another kill on Logic. Doc reestablishes U-Haul control. The bomb still isn't down, and the Viper ult went down. Someone got the pick on the Viper. This round is potentially falling apart for BHOP, actually. This is crazy. The bomb is down front truck. Dougie got a Vandal and gets the kill on Doc. PI flawlessing right back into them, saying, you know what? We're not gonna. We're still in this game. We're still in this game. Even if we lost Eco, we're still in this game. Glad to see that round happen.
In this game. And they're taking an ult off the table on the side of BHOP.
Yeah, I mean, you were saying at first that you really, the Viper ult placement was sick, and it puts a lot of pressure on the defending team to kind of just have to babysit the whole time. And I kind of missed what happened towards like that Viper ult or showers, but Abe got picked off, and the Viper ult went down. Vandals were given up, U-Haul control was given up, and very quickly they were able to kind of just win that eco round. I couldn't believe it. BHOP showing kind of like the same B hit that PI was showing, just charging up long B without any kind of confrontation. Frog gets the opening pick and TP's away, happy to give up sight, but the rotations are happening as well. Koala gets another pick on Doc. Smokes are down. And it looks like Team PI are getting the kills that they need to get here. Zay trying to get gets a freebie in CT smoke, unable to get a second kill to Cairo. Supporting his teammate there. Pump has to do something here, unable to do that as well. Cairo with the big 3K, keeping PI in the game. Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, I think, and we saw this last, we saw this last map too. Unfortunately, the scoreboard didn't really show it as much, but Cairo has had some great plays, some great clutches, and just precise gameplay.
Precise gameplay. Yeah, totally.
But yeah, I mean, this is huge. It's 11-6, but performance issues are picking up momentum.
Yeah, they're snowballing. They got the money. They're comfortable. They're actually forcing BHOP to kind of
and
like.
The ults. They got 3 ults on the table. 1 away. If they get 1 orb for Fastest Thunder, that's another ult on the table for them.
Yeah, this is a scary few rounds coming up from Team PI. They have the money, the guns, the economy, util ults. Looks like Logic.
Oh, but BHOP has your stinger. So
oh wow!
You need the gun when you have a stinger.
That's true. I'm expecting great things out of Pump right here with the stinger buy. Yeah, BHOP kind of just chilling. I don't know what's happening here. It looks like PI kind of has a read. They're leaning B this round instead of A. The Brim, Fastest Thunder, definitely kind of solidifying himself at B to make sure he's there to help with quick mollies, quick smokes. A lot of ults popping from both teams. Raze versus Raze. Cairo gets the kill on Pump. Tries to get out of Cubby, but Doc gets the kill there too. Looks like BHOP taking over B, controlling the site. Dougie going huge here with the Fade ult. Wants to kind of fight fast while the plan is going down. Sees grabbing a couple people. Abe knows that there's one person in hookah. 2v2 situation. Astra ult goes up. They just jump out. Oh, but his hitbox wasn't out past the wall enough. Messy fight happening. Frog gets 1, Doc gets 1, and then Dougie cleans up the round. Keeps PI in the game and up in economy. 7-11 scoreline. And it resets the economy actually. BHOP has to save it. Yeah.
But no one is immune.
I mean, mentally wise, like that is a huge. It was a huge round for performance issues. I know, I mean, you know, it was down to 1v1 at the end there, so they did get some players down, but they have the economy where they can do that, and I think being able to clutch that at the end and get the defuse off is huge for them.
Yeah, I mean, this map in particular is doing a good job. Both teams are showing what it looks like when you have numbers advantage and the trades are back to back, right? So every time one team has a numbers advantage, even by 1, the trades are so back to back that the one, you know, that's why the numbers game is so important, because the last person that kind of lives gets that last trade is in charge of making sure they get the you know, the theoretical round win.
Yep.
With the trades here. Zay snuck in through shower, gets a pick on Frog. Frog was on top truck, got surprised by that pick. They're a man down, 4v4, and BHOP wants to reset the situation. Doc actually just creeps out of garden by himself, gets picked up for it. Pump doesn't get the trade, gets bit for it actually. Fast Thunder knows that he's stuck in this pocket, mollies it to have to force him to swing out. Gets the kill, but Abe gets the trade and then takes TP away. I don't know if he picked up a gun off of that or not, but he has to TP away and kind of use this wall to sneak into A, try to at least get this bomb down. Running out of time here. Cairo hears these footsteps but has an op and is being careful. The orb stopping his swing for now. Bomb goes down. 3v2. Everyone kind of getting set up in their post-plant positions with these numbers. Zay kind of like sussing out something coming from his flank, but yeah, he's nervous about his flank. There's nothing really covering it. This is gonna be actually kind of scary. Heard the shots coming out from Koala. Koala gets the kill on Zay. A 3K for Koala. And now with a really good numbers advantage, they kind of charge back into sight. Get the kill on Abe. Get the defuse. PI not giving up. 8-7 or 8-11. Still in this game.
It's incredible how fast a game can turn around.
Yeah, a lot of it has to do with just mentality, momentum.
Mentality. I mean, huge. We saw Zay. Zay, you could tell was scared, didn't know where to hold or where to look, which allowed Koala to come up and get the pick off of Zay.
Yeah, the timing there was tough for Zay.
Let's make him dance.
Yeah, I think PI is doing a really good job showing map knowledge. And like I said, making sure every time they have some kind of numbers advantage to kind of like keep it the best they can. That Skybird just got caught on something and wasn't able to actually swing out of the hookah entrance for information. Did they get stuck on the Skyle? That was crazy. But with that info, Logic popped ult to see which side they were leaning heavily on, and then they group up and go to the other bomb side, in this case, which is A. And I love this play too. Abe kind of re-sneaks back into hookah, being the lurky player here while they kind of control A. And look, they're actually keeping PI at B, even though the bomb is being planted towards A. This rotation is late, and this post plan is going to be really, really delayed. And they're worried about Abe kind of sneaking in through B. Yeah, BHOP with the numbers advantage. Frog gets the kill, punishing this CT swing here. Now it's even. Util being thrown out. I love this Brimwall clearing out U-Haul. Fastest Thunder gets the freebie on pump. Cairo takes advantage of the fact that he doesn't have to worry about U-Haul. Swings out, gets Doc. Back truck. Numbers going towards PI. The smoke goes down at a very unfortunate time, and Dougie able to get 2 kills, but Abe threw out 1 molly just in time. Wasn't enough to delay the defuse. PI gets another round win, and the snowball is rolling. PI bringing this back on their map pick. 9-11 half, or 9-11 scoreline.
I did not know what happened during that tech pause, but PI, their IGL, their coach, they must have done something, because they've really been turning it up. That's 9 rounds on the board.
Yeah.
Come back.
Yeah, they're showing that they don't have to run double controller to have a strong CT side. These guys are showing an incredible CT side right now.
And you know, before the tech pause, BHOP already had 4 rounds on the table, so they've actually only won 7 since we've come back from the break.
Yeah, Frog taking an aggressive angle there, trying to get a pick with the while vulnerable, has to TP away. Oh, Dougie surprises Zay, even though he had just spammed through the smoke, actually. A great pick. Another pick up by Frog with the op at B, kind of stopping BHOP in their tracks. They're kind of afraid to hit long B now. They're actually kind of just falling back into market, and they're losing map control tremendously. They kind of like lost a shower fight. They lost a long B fight, and that's one of the kind of disadvantages that happens if you try to run a wide default and then get picked off for it. 3v5, and they kind of just want to hit short A here, Kai.
Yeah, I mean, this is what do you think is going through BHOP's minds right now?
They gotta hit a site. When you're this low on numbers, and this is what they're doing, they're grouping up and they're saying, okay, the default didn't work out. They have to just charge out. Pump with 1 HP, bravely just swinging through truck angle, gets one. Koala gets the kill on Doc and Pump though. The bomb isn't down, and Logic is down for 4 HP as well. 1v3. Almost every single person on Team PI is stepping up and coming and going huge with these 3Ks, 4Ks. The bomb isn't even getting planted half the time, and the scoreline is almost tied. 10-11. The momentum's on PI favor. They just reset BHOP's economy. This is the time to do it. You got to solidify the next 2 rounds to kind of like make sure this map goes to you. And everyone, I think, wants to go to map 3 here. You know.
Yeah, I mean, well, maybe not if you're BHOP.
Sorry, yeah, everyone but BHOP. BHOP wants to close us out, yes. Ooh, the op moved over towards shower, and Frog surprises the team with a pick before they're even able to swing out into shower. And Pump at least getting this ulti orb and has to back out. And I don't mind this. You know, they're working this wide default on their save. They want to punish any random aggression. And Abe is showing that short A ult again. They're not really doing anything with it, but they're applying pressure and making Team PI kind of have to, you know, babysit it, watch out for it. And while they do that, it looks like they're kind of taking it over towards B.
I mean, this ult didn't work out too well last time, but I think there was just some unfortunate deaths. I don't think it was necessarily the placement of the ult. It could work, but we see Abe rotating out of that.
Oh no. BHOP suddenly up in numbers 4v3, and Abe is getting this crazy lurk into A because the ult is still up and active. No, he actually drops it on purpose. I love this. He wants to infiltrate into CT thinking that Abe kind of just left. The ult has dropped down, and this flank is gonna pay off. When you're up in numbers like this, even with sheriffs, you want to surprise them with this crazy play. He's about to flank all 3 of them, gets a pick on Fast as Thunder, and Pump uses his ult to get a 2K on Frog and Dougie, and BHOP wins the Thrifty with 4 people alive. Oh man, someone heard one of us say something, and he said, nah, we want to close this out on map 2, and Team PI quickly calls a timeout because they have to win the next 2 rounds for their tournament lives. Man, I don't know what happened, Kai. What happened that round for them to even win B like that?
You know, I just think someone somewhere heard us say they need to step it up, and they answered the call. I mean that was insane. They, you know, really once that ult went down A, and we saw PI kind of rotate over there, BHOP, you know, of course, except for Abe, was able to just rotate onto a free site right there.
Yeah.
And then again, Abe had a great flank. Teammates also did their job. I mean that was a round that BHOP probably was looking for these last couple rounds. And if they do that again, it's game over.
Yeah, I mean, I respect the fact that they used 2 ults on their save round to try to win out that round. That's really cool calling coming out of their IGL to kind of use that same Viper ult to apply pressure on A, and then, you know, kind of group up and hit B. And then it gave their Raze ults to get them to 2K so that the post plan couldn't even, like, start happening. Great round coming out of BHOP. PI on their tournament lives here, you know, have to win this round. Koala knows that the Sun Presence long B, has the dog to re-clear that section. But this Viper wall is so good at kind of just masking BHOP's intention. Maybe after that dog goes away, they kind of wall back up and kind of make certain areas of the map a constant question mark, whether it's with the Viper wall or Viper ult like last round. And quiet default coming out from both teams here.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, Performance Issues is fighting for their lives, but they won it, and we could see that they really turned it up after we came back from the break, and they want this. They need this to have a chance of moving on to finals tomorrow.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
just
big pause coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, nothing's happening, and there's 40 seconds left. All 10 players still alive. And they're still kind of selling fakes here. Frog gets one and TP's away. I don't think he was aware that was even going to be an A hit with Abe kind of like playing the lurk here. Has to use his own orb to get out safely. No, I like this. Abe showed some presence and then made it seem like he was the lurk player running away. But then the rest of BHOP kind of grouped back up towards Hookah. Oh my god, they're running out of time though.
They're gonna run out of time to plant, yeah.
Yeah. 8 seconds left, has to get the bomb down. Oh. They don't get the bomb down! The kills was going towards BHOP's favor, but Cairo with the nade kill and then the 2K with the gun. Oh my god, keeping PI into the game, huge. I'm not even gonna call it a retake, it was a huge just fight for the site.
That was,
BHOP
well,
kind of
yeah,
ran out of time.
They ran out of time at Performance Issues. Had players down on both sites, so even though BHOP got onto the site, was able to get a couple picks, ran out of time to plant.
Yeah, the default took a little too long, I think.
Yeah, and Performance Issues knows that they need this to go on. Didn't get too aggressive, didn't push up, elected to just hold because didn't want to give up site and didn't want to let them get that plant down.
Yeah. Cairo and Doug is showing aggression short A with the C's raise ult idea. Saw nothing towards market, and they know that this team is going towards B. Fastest Thunder gets the information, gets the comm that they're coming B, gets the 2K coming out of Hookah window. The smoke and the molly doing a lot for him. Gets into a 6-5 for his 4K on the single box. I love that. Logic by himself now with the bomb in a 1v3 has to pop ult and take long TP. Hopefully to get the bomb down, but this is tough. PI keeping themselves in this game.
They have the numbers here. They want this, and they are not going to give it up that easy.
Yeah, Logic playing the tap bait game. I like this though. He punishes Frog for being wide open on A Heaven, but he's kind of, oh my god, he's committing to this plant. And Cairo has a nade. Some chip damage being done. Oh, heard the footsteps in Heaven, but doesn't know about this flank could be huge by Cairo. No, Logic able to get that. This is huge. He turned a 1v3 into a 1v1. Holds his ground. So brave of him. Dougie doesn't know which side he's going to swing from. No, Dougie gets the kill. Let's go. It's tied. We're going to overtime, Kai.
We're going into overtime.
Oh, Jesus.
But
my palms are sweaty.
On my part, though, oh man, I'm shaking. But you know what? That almost was game there by Logic.
Yeah, Logic almost had something there. I mean, the awareness of, you know, knowing that he kind of had to win a fight before even humoring the bomb plant, kills Frog in A Heaven, taps again, but then when he committed, that's where it was scary. It looked like they could have kind of closed that space, but the positions that they were at and the nade being thrown kind of gave away Cairo's position, and Logic was able to kind of isolate that 1v1 as well. And it was really, I mean, all the pressure was on Dougie to make sure he wins that 1v1, and he got it for his team. We're going into overtime. We're switching we're switching sides here. And with the information that they gained from the first half, let's see if Team PI can kind of change up how they play their attack side to net these, potentially the next 2 rounds. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it's worth noting again that we came back from that long pause at a 4-0. So although it's tied here, coming back from that long break, Performance Issues has 1 more round.
I want to see a map 3 here.
I want to see, where are we going next? Icebox?
I forget actually. I think Icebox got banned. I don't know where we're going, but I want to see a map 3.
I want to see a map 3.
Border is about to go down. Team PI kind of working a 1-1-3-ish as a default. They want to kind of I like that they're leaning too towards shower because that's the side that doesn't really have a blatant escape plan. They want to kind of control that space, get the orb, and then kind of make decisions from there. Meanwhile, on the other side, BHOP wants to lean towards B, though. They're kind of fighting for the two, sides of the map, the long B fountain area and the shower area. Cairo kind of just walking through and then seeing this one way from this Viper. Maybe susses out that the Viper's towards A? Yeah, I like this, actually. Kind of understanding that the fuel's gonna run out, and if you group up fast enough, this could be a, straight up A hit, Kai.
Yeah, I mean, I think so. But again, we're seeing another case where we're seeing them just both sides playing very slow. But BHOP is holding down both sides again. So again, knows they haven't pushed up yet. Knows there's only so many places they can be. We see them starting to lurk up B.
Yeah, all smokes are down right now. I mean, Viper just ran out of fuel. All brim smokes are down, and they have to kind of just commit to this site. Frog pushes out to get the Viper here, but Zay, sitting in the U-Haul smoke, swings out, tries to get two, only gets one though. Logic gets the trade though, back site. 2v2 in this post-plan situation. Logic has control of back truck. The 3-2-1 double swing out of Cairo. And Fast as Thunder gets the kill on Logic, and they know that Pump is in U-Haul. Do they know that he's lit though? Someone must have called us. And Pump in a really tricky situation. Yeah. Ooh, Fast as Thunder almost gets caught with Zutel out again. Knows that Pump has to tap the bomb. Yeah. No, this is tough. Oh, wait a minute. Isolating this 1v1. Fast as Thunder this time around swings out and gets the kill. Yeah. And PI wins the first round of overtime.
PI is not ready to go home yet.
No, they're not.
I mean, what do you think is going through BHOP's minds right now?
I mean, their mental game must be strong. I wouldn't be surprised if they're not phased by this. They know that they have like the next 2-3 rounds to bring this back. But PI winning that first attack overtime round is pretty important, seeing that they kind of struggled in that very, very first half of the map. Logic susses out that 3 people are fighting for long B control. Doc, but gets the kill on Frog. And Koala is committing to the swing out towards Fountain. And BHOP happily kind of just gives it up, and they want to go back towards A. But Pump sneaks in through Hookah, jumps down and gets Koala, surprises him. But Cairo luckily gets the trade there. Dougie letting them have A before running away. Logic catches him before he runs away. And BHOP able to plant the bomb on A. And Cairo is just so far away in this 1v3 with only 30 HP left. I don't know, Kai.
Yeah, but I mean, this is OT. No saving guns. Right. So you just have to go for it. And we saw earlier Logic in a 1v3 situation not able to close it during match point. But came very close. So if Cairo was able to do the same thing here.
Yeah, bomb's ticking down.
With enough time.
Yeah. He has so many angles to clear. He has to go through U-Haul for sure. Doc, no, just patiently waiting for him in U-Haul. Gets the kill on Cairo. And we're tied. We're going to the second overtime. Switching sides.
Overtime. Part 2.
At this point, both teams know exactly how, one another play. So now I'm wondering if PI either changes things up or if they show the same default. Both teams show a lot of kind of like aggressive early control of long B ideas. And it's always going to be this like interesting clash of like which side they aggro first to kind of gain control here. This is going to be a messy fight here at Shower, actually, Kai.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Cairo just spamming through that Astra smoke and gets 2 for it. Pump forced to swing out.
Also.
Oh my god, wait, that shower fight was insane. And actually they were able to take the long TP from the long default to try to like re-win the shower area. The PI, knowing that, kind of just takes this free bomb site at B, plants for practically CT/hookah. Have a lot of control. Fast as Thunder. I love that he's taking control of CT here. Here's a lot of footsteps. Gets one. Dougie helping him out with the second one. Whoa,
they were ready for that rotate.
Yeah, PI. Wow. This is a different team right now.
I do not know what happened during the break, but they have really stepped it up.
Yeah, I love the ideas coming out from this team. And BHOP's on their back foot again for this overtime round. We switched sides, and honestly, this is a game of whether you kind of just stick to your game plan that technically has worked out for a while, or you kind of risk a change up to try to like surprise the other team. It looks like they're kind of happy with this initial default. This Viper wall cutting A in half and allowing this like pressure for Abe to either sneak in or not sneak in, kind of playing this half box area to try to I don't know, net his team a kill with the lurk while they kind of try to win B. Zay is really far into hookah.
Oh, did Frog see? Yep.
No.
Yep.
Oh, Frog. Yeah,
one.
Frog saw it. Ooh. Frog gets a second kill in hookah. Doc kind of jiggling back and forth. Looks like they kind of want to sell B. The teams are the attacking teams all over the place right now. Though I'm so confused. Looks like they're kind of grouping up to try to hit B here. Doc swinging out, winning elbow control, winning cubby control. They have two. Bomb is going down, but this retake's gonna be really scary. They have the numbers. They have the util. The fuel's gonna run out any second now. BHOP has to go huge here. Nade NC's coming in to try to control front default. Cairo gets one before getting traded out by Abe. They're running out of time. Actually, Doc gets a 2K in this pocket area, but no, PI able to clean out with the numbers advantage. We're going to map 3.
We're going to map 3. Wow.
Defenders win.
Yeah, I'm so glad that happened. I mean, the first map was tough, but for PI to kind of like recompose, even starting off on the back foot, but then winning their map pick on bind. Huge overtime.
Wow. And you can see exactly why they chose bind. Just needed a little bit of time to get into it. So our next map, we are going to take a 10-minute break before our next map, which will be Icebox, the deciding map. Before we do that, I want to announce the winner of our Super Beings Lab mousepad giveaway. So Fragtastic 5 Matcha, you are our winner. So congratulations. Woo! I just got my mousepad a couple days ago and I love it. So congratulations. Also, I just want to remind everyone that the winners tomorrow, whoever wins this match on Icebox, will be playing Bronze Bandits in the finals tomorrow. The winners will all receive a mousepad and a cash prize sponsored by Community Gaming, a tournament platform for all your tournament organization needs. So with that, we are going to go into a short 10-minute break. I will see you guys all back here for the decider map of Icebox. Welcome back, everyone. Cozy, what a last map on Vine.
I cannot believe it. That comeback was insane.
That was incredible.
I think it's because we did our absolute best not to mention it, but I'm pretty sure that was a 3-9 curse, right? Let's go.
It was a 9-3 curse.
Yeah, I mean, that was huge. PI's resilience.
Sealed.
Yeah. I did everything in my power not to like think about it, will it into
My lips
existence.
were sealed, but 9-3 curse is so real. I also just want to take a quick moment to apologize to every single person here. I messed up the entire closing last time. This is a 5-minute break, so hopefully you all are back. But we are actually going to Pearl, not Icebox. So again, that is Pearl, not Icebox.
Man,
my bad.
Pearl as the decider. Oh, jeez. That's gonna be tough. I mean, Pearl being a newer map, and some kind of metas and strategies have been established a little bit. But this is a really polarizing map. A lot of the games that we see here are like pretty one-sided sometimes, and I think it's because some teams have just like have the whole thing figured out. Maybe they just like find that momentum in that half that they prefer. I don't have the stats in front of me, but I'm sure both teams at this point have played some pro games throughout the season. Maybe they did some homework. We're in the agent select screen right now, and I'm already seeing some interesting picks happening from both teams. Kai, when's the last time you saw Sage on Pearl?
I mean, Neon? Wow, we do not have identical. We have a couple. It looks like they're hovering a couple of some agents, so not quite a 10 unique agent map. Oh, nope, Kyra also hovering the Neon, but we are seeing slightly different like team makeups here.
Yeah, BHOP is kind of electing with this double dually Astrofade chamber idea. And that's interesting because they are defending first, so it looks like they're kind of happy to either play aggressive on TT side first, or maybe they have like an attack side, a stronger attack side, kind of waiting for performance issues. On the other side, they're hovering agents. I don't see anything locked in besides the Sage pick. The Sage pick is throwing me off.
Sage was a fast pick, but again, I think I mean, we saw Fast and Thunder put in work last map. I think Sage can be powerful on Pearl. It allows you to just wall off some of those choke points. You can wall off, Spike. I mean, it does put a little bit of pressure. They don't really have any sort of agent that can really necessarily get over the wall except for downed on the raise.
Yeah, that's true.
So just especially on like B site, you have Heaven, you have different areas that they can come through. Just being able to wall off one of those is huge because now there's fewer choke points that the opposing team can come through.
Oh, that's so true, actually. Oh my god, I take back the whole when's the last time you saw Sage joke. I think Sage is kind of being picked more often, at least in the pro scene, because of, like you said, not only walling off choke points, but the post plant. I've seen a couple of teams use Sage Wall as like an icebox-esque kind of idea where you like wall off like really annoying wide angles on both bomb sites to safely get the bomb down. So I totally take that back. You're right. Sage is becoming a pretty, common pick. And on CT side, yeah, being able to just wall things off, always a classic. Let's see here. Big pistol round coming out. PI want to, I think, carry that momentum of their comeback into this map and kind of establish a huge lead on a map that I think BHOP has a lot of cool ideas for. Speaking of cool ideas, they're about to triple swing into long A. And they get met with a firing squad. They were so ready for that swing out, actually, and they have to back out now. And PI wants to just, take advantage of the fact that they're down one person and charge into A site. Pump with a huge nade. Should stop this push out, though. Gets one with the nade. But this site is being taken. No. Wait, hold on. The rotations were so fast. Kyra with the kill on Pump. BHOP, though. That rotation was so fast and the delay was so good that Zay was able to kind of just rotate in and help before the bomb was even thought to be planted. So really, really strong pistol round coming out of BHOP.
Yeah. I mean, again, and we have seen BHOP I think the majority of pistols has. Did we see Performance Issue win any pistols? Did they win the first pistol last time? Yes. I believe
Yeah,
so.
they won pistol but then lost to Thrifty, I think, right?
But
Yeah.
BHOP throughout the series has won a majority of the pistols.
Whoa, Pump got a kill with the nade somewhere on the map. Oh, the shop throw. I wonder if that was a C's nade combo, punishing Frog. Both teams kind of playing quietly here. I think BHOP defending, they're happy to kind of just, they're happy with that opening pick, and they're kind of just holding their sights. They have long A control, so I think this B rush is being kind of sussed out. They're charging down right now. Abe swings out and gets the kill with the Marshall. Able to escape too, and Zay surprises them with a different angle. Fastest Thunder gets the trade there though. Logic doing his best to support his teammate. The Sage Wall coming in huge here. Koala able to get the kill on Abe. Logic gets one though. Pump shows up in time, gets the second. Really cool attack idea coming out from PI. It's a shame that it was on the Thrifty, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again, you know?
Yeah, I definitely agree. But I will say on the side of Performance Issues, that was not a bad save round. They did get 2 offline. Or they haven't been able to do that. So that was they haven't been winning their saves, so that was pretty good damage done, I would say. All things considered.
Yeah, for sure. PI on the first buy round, working a 3-1-1. 3 people pushing out into long B, punishes Zay. Zay unable to TP out. I don't know if the TP wasn't placed in time or not. But BHOP kind of fortifying B. They still have 2 people towards it. The trip must be down because Chamber got picked off. Abe on the other side of the map gets the pick on Koala, trying to lurk into long A. Numbers are even, Kai.
Numbers are even. PI has the gun advantage, but but now Abe has a Vandal.
Oh. Doc getting the pick in Art here. No one's willing to make noise yet on the attacking side. They have mid control, and they kind of want to re-win Art control with the 3 of them. They got to make something happen here before the map kind of closes out around them. Yeah, looks like they want to hit Art here. Abe on a crazy off angle in A side gets one, gets a second one.
30 seconds left.
Dougie swinging out to get to kind of like stop the bleeding there. Gets the kill on Abe, and then wants to kind of take advantage of the mid of this map. Yeah. Oh, the noise gave him away. Unfortunate.
Yeah. Couldn't quite jump up silently, and they knew exactly where he was.
Yeah. I mean, that's a tough buy round to lose. I think they proved the map too that they're not going to let things like that phase them. But on the deciding map, BHOP is up early 3-0. And I'm not going to lie, this is kind of a hard map to attack into. Especially if you have kind of this double Senti lineup. You know, you're kind of really dependent on the default and the picks that you get early in the round. But they're sheriffed up. Someone has a Marshall, and they want to just hit long B together. They want to take these long distance fights, challenge the Vandals, and hopefully get the bomb down here. Ooh,
Yeah, I mean, I think that's what
Zay.
you have to do if you're going into this.
Yeah. Fastest Thunder drops the Sage Wall, wants to get the plant down. They're actually just trying to protect this plant. One pane was already broken down, but the bomb does go down, and everyone's still alive. They want to play post plan here. Zay was unable to see anything because of the Asher Smoke on elbow. Koala re-clearing that area with the dog, just delaying the best they can. They want this spike to explode. Astra double smoking the area so they can try to at least play the tap game. Koala gets a pick with the Sheriff through the wall. Abe activates his ult. Gets 2. Fastest Thunder stocking that bleeding as well. Someone's on the bomb right now, I think. Yeah. They get the defuse. That Astra Smoke covering that bomb was huge. Kyra doing his best to get some picks for his team. You know, PI lost that round, but they showed a lot of, what's the word I'm looking for? Confidence. You know, telling them, you know what, we can get the bomb down even without guns. we're willing to fight for post plant. We're going to a timeout for Team PI. Kyle, what do you think the coach is saying? This is PI's pause? Yeah, PI. Let's see here.
Oh. Yeah, no, that was a good last round for them. Again, you know, just kind of there was a little bit too much util in the way. They were able to get the defuse off. And then of course they got some picks out on the end there, but you know, that wasn't a bad attempt.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if they could do that on a save round, if they do that again with guns, it should
Imagine
theoretically exactly.
And you know, I do want to mention real quick, we didn't really talk about this when we were in agent select because they were still hovering. We did see some ults come out, but we actually, it looks like we only have the chamber on both sides and the Astra, so these are different team comps. We talked about the Sage, but we have the Neon, we have the Phoenix, we have the Raze, we have the Sky. So I mean, it's not as similar as it was looking while they were hovering.
Yeah, I like the variety. Cairo picking Phoenix last second. He hovered Neon. I do like the Phoenix pick here though. And they're gonna do it. They're gonna replicate what they did last round. They're kind of just charging down long B, kind of like, you know, convincing themselves like, as long as we get the Sage wall down, we can get this bomb down. Cairo controlling the site with his ult, actually forcing BHOP to fall back. He pushes all the way into B-Link to try to get a kill. Frog trying to help him out with the mid-door swing, but unable to get the kill. Bomb does go down. 4v5 retake. And they're just charging out, no hesitation. Smokes are down. Abe with the flank here, kind of distracting the back line. And yeah, I mean, that was so tough. The fact that Abe was able to kind of just like freely flank them there and get the 3K. PI loses that round. BHOP up 5-0.
You know, one thing I think I'd like to see from PI, I mean, they have 2 flashes. They have the Sky, they have the Phoenix, and that's something that BHOP doesn't have. So, you know, I'd like to see them maybe use that a little bit to their advantage.
Yeah, I totally agree. There's a lot of moments where BHOP is showing this playstyle where after the initial fight for site, they kind of scale all the way back, and then they kind of push really fast right back into the bomb site once the bomb is planted, not letting the team kind of set up their post plant idea. And you're right. I think I also want to see a lot more aggressive flash into spots further than the bomb site. Big fight coming out here for long B control. Zay creeps up with the Tour de Force and gets the pick on Fastest Thunder. They lose the Sage Wall, which is going to make planting the bomb even tougher. And they're happy to kind of just get that free pick and fall back. Numbers in their favor. And PI just kind of having to reestablish some map control here, no?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I mean, we're seeing two ults on the side of BHOP in a 5v3. I mean, when you're up 5-0, use those ults because you know that you can have an opportunity to get them back.
Yeah, totally.
And that makes it even tougher in this 5v3.
Yeah, Logic was not afraid to use the ult to control Art, and Zay repositioning the op, surprises the team at B-Link. Dougie finally getting the kill on the chamber here, but gets kind of pinched by the rest of the team. Dougie unable to clutch out that round. I mean, that was gonna be tough. That was gonna be like what, a 1v4, 1v3? Yeah, that's tough. 6-0 for Team BHOP. I think PI has to get, you know, like, obviously you want the most amount of rounds in a half, but just even getting one, maybe even winning this eco to kind of regain composure, regain your foot in this game. You don't want to get, you know, blown out again after that hard fought comeback. Yeah.
I would argue that PI is not looking for just one, but maybe even 3 rounds.
No, Kai, don't say it. Don't say it.
I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying, like, if I had to, or more.
Yeah, or more. Okay. Okay.
I was just saying at least. I wasn't.
True.
I was not implying anything there.
Okay. Pump with the 2K at the Vandal, making that pretty easy on this anti-eco. Everyone patiently just holding this bomb site. Logic gets the opening pick on Frog, able to get 2, ADSing in, and the ADS kind of bites him in the butt. Doug able to kill him with the Stinger, but down to 5 HP. I don't even think he can get the bomb down here, man. 1v5. I mean, the Stinger goes hard, but I don't know if it's a 1v4. Oh, no. Doesn't get the kill on Abe. Abe kind of just jumping and running and gunning to close out that round. 7-0, but it's okay. It was an eco for a PI.
It was an eco. But,
Next
I
round.
mean, you know, one thing I think I've noticed on the side of PI is that when they're up, but they have a hard time coming back once they let BHOP get this lead. They have a hard time turning that around.
Yeah, I mean, this is a big round. This is their third bye.
You want to play?
They're kind of
Let's
scraping
play.
together whatever they can. They have a couple ults activated right now. Sage Res could be huge for them in case they're down in numbers. Astra ult lets them kind of like control bomb sites easier. Frog wins the chamber versus chamber and gets Zai. And they kind of like confidently push down long B because of this. There's no trip here. I don't think they know about this flank though. Bomb does go down. Abe able to wall, and oh, Dougie in a sick spot, keeping B main control. Logic gets the trade, but now has to deal with this Phoenix top B as well. This flank is not really gonna do much, especially because there's a lot of people still alive. Ooh, wait, whoa, but the swing out from
Wow.
CT, Doc just gets 2 back elbow, fast as thunder. Gets a kill somewhere as well. Pump is actually able to just like get on this bomb. The Astra wall is so good. Whoa, the running gun Vandal gets the kill on the diffuser. The situation resets. Doc gets a 4K. The bomb is ticking down. I think he has it.
But
He does have it.
And he had it.
That was spooky. That was spooky.
That was spooky, but you know what? I think it's similar. We saw that in our first semifinals matchup earlier today. That Astra wall. I mean, you can't hear past that when people are able to tap the bomb.
Yeah, it was a scary situation. This time around, they had kind of like won their long B fight enough to at least like panic, freak out, swing through the wall, and luckily someone got the kill on the diffuser. But
it wasn't
the
enough.
Doc
It
went
had to
huge.
have-
Yeah, that was
no,
a 4K.
Yeah, no, Doc backside B. I mean, that really solidified. They were down numbers, but Doc really just kind of won them the round there.
Yeah, another fight again for long B control. Zay again with the op. But Cairo, good flash peek, gets 2, and they have a res. Finally, PI has the numbers. They have the long B control. They have the Astro ult down. And they're popping everything. They want this round. They need to get on the
need this
board.
round.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Cairo's going huge with this ult, pushing back anyone that might still be on the bomb site.
Planted.
They're gonna make this retake as hard as... Oh! Wait, no. Pump just swinging out with the Razor. Gets 1. Doc actually following up. Gets 2. Whoa, suddenly it's a 2v2. Oh, he got his fade ult off of that. Ult versus ult, but the smoke is up. They don't even know if the bomb's being defused or not. This could be another stick situation, but BHOP wants to take the fight. 1v1 now. Doc.
After
plays
versus
tap.
after.
Ooh, Doug knows that he's not on the bomb right now. Ooh, doing some...
Oh,
Oh my god, okay. I was like,
shaking.
some pot shots through the smoke, doing some
Yeah.
damage. Oh, but he wasn't aggressing. PI on the board though. Man,
But
Dougie
that
going huge
was
there.
the round. That is exactly what we wanted to see from them. We saw Cairo 2 flashes at the beginning, able to get 2 picks off of that.
Yeah.
We saw Fast as Thunder with the Sage ult, and then Cairo with the Phoenix ult knows now someone's coming from B Link there. So that utility is what we need to see moving forward. We had the Astral. They put it all on the table. They need to keep doing that.
Yeah,
If they want to get
I
more
mean,
rounds on the board.
it was a tough fight and it took 3 ults, but they're on the board. And you're totally right. They gotta just ride that momentum off that one round win. Really important for them. Both teams, unfazed and not wanting to kind of change things up, are working a default here. Koala kind of just posted up in long A. They're trying to punish like aggressive things, but BHOP with the discipline, not giving them any freebies. Abe in a really cool off angle here for mid doors, but like you said, there's 2 flashes. This should be flash peaks though. I feel bad. Frog actually, right before he gets stunned, swings out and gets the pick, and actually stays alive.
Swung out.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they're happy to take that pick and fall back. They know that it's -1 at mid doors, and they could cause a rotation here. And they're grouping up to hit A here, Kai.
Oh yeah, I mean absolutely. Look at that. They
30
got.
seconds left.
They got the pick. Feeling confident. They won the last round.
Down.
They're ready to go in. Spike goes down, but
Oh my
again.
god. Oh no. Oh.
Incredible. That's too bad.
Stop the bleeding, Dougie. Okay. 10 seconds left.
Dougie heard you.
1v2. No. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they were charging out of A, but Logic was in a sick spot between that like art and main area and gets 2 as the execution happens, falls back, comes back for a 3rd kill. And someone was actually able to rotate fast enough to help them out. Doc, I think, was backside. And they just stopped that A push. The numbers advantage wasn't obvious there. They were able to kind of get, you know, just, I don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
this happened last time.
Yeah, it did. And can we just talk about how all of Doc's kills, I mean, they have been so impactful round after round.
Yeah. That was definitely the definition of like impact kills, not just, you know, freebies.
Yeah, and it's what we saw on B side a couple rounds prior.
Yeah. PI with their sheriffs, they wanna hit A here, or they wanna show some A presence. I like this. You show some A presence, let Frog kind of like humor it. This headhunter's probably sticking out of mid doors and Pump is ready for it. Gets the kill there. Unable to kind of make space for his team. They have to re-win mid control now. And I think BHOP kind of knows exactly what's happening. They knew that there was like an initial A aggression into a lurky lurk. But they gotta stop the bleeding score-wise. You know, if they want the thing that must not be mentioned to happen, this is the scoreline to stop it on, right? Dougie gets the kill on Abe here.
They have to stop it on this one.
They have art control. They want to
don't
fight
have
for
a choice.
connector. Let's see here. Oh, I like this. Oh, Koala gets a huge kill on Pump. That's another rifle down. And they have mid control. Being in this Y area of Pearl is so scary when you're defending because they can be anywhere. They can infiltrate anywhere.
BHOP just kind of lets PI take mid.
Yeah, I like the response from this. Zay, happy to kind of give them bomb site, gets to planner with the op. Logic actually gets to his position fast enough to help him. Dougie left to himself again in a 1vx.
And the timing by Logic.
Yeah, that 1v1 was coming up for him. 10-1, Kai. 10-1.
Wow. Well, I mean, PI really has to win this next round because and then of course Pistol's going to next, but I don't think they can afford to go into the half 11-1.
I totally agree. This is the last round of the half. You want to at least try to end it 10-2. Last fighting round coming out of both teams, and I like this though. I like that they're not freaking out and just kind of like, you know, like 5-man hitting a site recklessly. They're still working this initial default, getting some information. Dougie just sussed out a C's nade coming out from the B site, so they know that there's like 2, maybe 3 that way. And Dougie just wants to hold this in case they did push up with that util control.
Yeah, I mean, we see them playing kind of slow, and that's what they need to do. They need to just kind of take their time, get a pick or two. Is that
You're dead.
Ooh, Frog did not fall asleep, gets the pick in art. But Cairo.
It doesn't matter because Logic gets 2.
Yeah, Logic's doing an amazing job getting theirs before the execute even starts. 2k for him right there. But look at the spots on the map. Oh my gosh, what is happening? PI, Frog, and who is that?
What is
Frog
this map
and Cairo
control?
has infiltrated mid. They're cutting this map in half, and they could go anywhere here.
30
Oh,
seconds
Pump
left.
catches it though. Cairo, by himself, gets the pick
Doesn't
on
matter.
down. Yeah. Where are they going? PI is going towards A though. Abe here's this bomb plan happening. Will he swing out here? He does! But the bomb plan is back sight. He might catch a Sky. He does. Koala goes down. Oh man.
You are divided.
Another Astral Wall. I can't believe it. Zay has to re-clear CT because they know that someone had infiltrated into that sewer area. Yeah, Cairo is just being super annoying, not letting them play retake. Dougie also using the Astral Wall to hide, but unable to get the kill. Cairo gets one. 1v1 now, Cairo.
It's gonna give them the time to defuse.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, he can play tap here. Oh, he swings. That's so scary. Bomb ticking down. Now here's Zai just running away. What's happening here? Oh, it is half. Yeah.
Yep.
Let's go, Cairo. Big 4K
Let's go, Cairo.
Switching
10-2
sides.
half. I'm gonna go to a quick break. We'll be right back.
All right, everybody, welcome back. This is the last half of the last map for the semifinal match between BHOP and Performance Issues. Cozy, what do you think Performance Issues needs to do to solidify this win for them?
I love that you're setting this up for me. Because I'm the coach that's like, you win pistol, you win the game. So obviously, PI, really important pistol round coming up for them. They do have to win this pistol to stop this momentum.
To stay.
Yeah.
Because it's 10-2.
It is 10-2. I don't think I've ever heard of the 10-2 curse. I'm not gonna lie to you. So really important that they win this pistol and kind of just create their own momentum. Maybe create their own curse. Whoa, Abe taking some notes from the other team and it just infiltrated mid. Mid was left wide open and now he's in the back lines and he's gonna clear B for his team. But I've never seen the minimap look like this ever in my life. Look at where everyone is right now.
Yeah.
People have infiltrated absurd spots of the map. They have no information about each other. And BHOP is about to just walk into B through CT spawn. I've never seen this before in my life, Kai. I don't know what's going on right now.
It's BHOP, it's not AHOP.
True. Frog gets a pick at mid, but Abe surprises fast as thunder. They did not expect him to be this far into the CT area of B. This retake is all over the spot, and there's a flank happening around this retake. Zai has gotten into a crazy position, but because he was running, Dougie heard it out, turned around and got the kill. Frog gets a kill as well before getting traded out by Doc. It is a 2v2. Bomb is ticking down. They have to make these moves fast. Dougie, I love this suck. Or elbow control, swings out. And the bomb is actually planted kind of towards them. Koala gets the one pick on Logic. Doc chases it out. Doc gets the 3K, saves the round, 11-2. BHOP Wins pistol
Doc's kills
Kai.
this entire map has been, I mean, all of Doc's kills have been impact kills. Every single one. I mean, Doc's kills have been winning them rounds.
Yeah. Doc is officially the post-plant clutch master for sure.
Doc is a post-plant. Well, speaking of post-plant, you know, I think what we saw that BHOP did so well is they didn't give performance issues time to set up post-plant. But we just saw here, I mean, post-plant, BHOP was on site, and performance issues had a little bit of a slower rotate than their counterparts did the half before.
Oh my god, Kai, they're just charging on B with this buy round. They're not afraid. And PI is on a force buy. There's a bunch of stingers on that side. They give up B and they want to play retake here. Koala making sure he's not even being, you know, flanked. I like this. They try to win B link control. There's a quick trade out that happens and the numbers stay in BHOP's favor. Actually, it's weakening this retake. Dougie with a stinger kill. No trade actually evens it up. They have CT control. Cairo also with the flank. If he wins this 1v1 against Doc with the flash, like we talked about, finally coming into play, gets the kill on Doc.
That's what they need to do. You need
Clutch
to use
Master
your
is down. Yeah, Clutch Master is down. 2v2.
But it doesn't.
Uh-oh. Dougie left to his lonesome with the stinger. The right click is good, but it's not that good.
Yeah.
No.
Not at that range.
Yeah, not at that range for sure.
You know, I don't think I've ever seen a map or a match on this map on Pearl where mid has just been left wide open every single round.
Yeah, A was able to get in deep, I think both times just now. And it's kind of throwing PI for a loop. They're like you said, the retakes were kind of tricky because there's someone lurked in some absurd position that delays the whole thing over and over again. And it does come down to the last 2v2, 1v1 situations, but BHOP's been clutching it out right now. I can't even pause to think because they're just hitting A. The stage wall stopping this push. Oh, Abe gets punished being on top of the wall. Fastest Thunder gets one. Pump with the judge kill in the air. Establishes the A control. Bomb does go down, and he has CT control. He actually hears all these footsteps. Frog swinging out too fast with the Marshall. Gets punished for it. And Pump once more. Koala gets the kill though. 3v2 for this retake, by the way. Cairo. Does this wall go above the stage wall? I don't know if that... Oh, it does. They could try to tap bomb, maybe get half here. Really important round. Literally the tournament lives on the line. 1v1 again. Logic. Happy to just stay in this corner. He knows he has the time and the pressure's on Koala. Koala!
Koala does it!
Oh my god, I love that Koala pushed past that first, like, you know, choke point.
Oh.
Oh.
Is there time?
Oh! .2.
Not even a full second.
Frog didn't even believe it.
I got no for a little tiny bit.
Oh my god, PI stays in the match. They have oh my god, they have such an uphill battle ahead of them though.
They do, but you know what? But what did they do that time? They used the Sage Wall, they used the Blend, they used the Phoenix Wall.
Yeah.
They're fighting for their lives using YouTube, but had they been doing this earlier in the game, you know, maybe we would have been seeing a different score on the scoreboard.
Yeah, I mean the clash of the agent comps right now, they're showing a lot of, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, it was really up to the util for both sides to kind of like establish control. Abe is just in their spawn again, by the way. I can't even talk about the previous round because he has just infiltrated mid doors right into their spawn, gets picked off for it.
Sees that.
Yeah. But there's another person. I don't think they know about the second person. Ray's behind them. They're worried about this B push. Logic, while chomped, able to kill Cairo with the Phantom that they picked up. 2v2. Logic's in a huge spot right now. Now Koala aware of it somehow. Doc left alone, but he's been in this situation before. 1v2 with just a sheriff. Bomb's not down yet.
The Clutch King.
Oh! It's because he switched to the Marshall. It's because he switched to the Marshall. You can't convince me otherwise.
100%. Doc is the Clutch King.
Yeah.
Just made a slight mistake with gun choice there, but had Doc kept the sheriff out, I think it could have at least been a 1v1 there.
Totally agree. But PI scrapes together another round, and they're still in it. They're still in it. I hope their mental's okay, because they have.
I don't know if my mental's okay. But I'm not playing the game.
Yeah, yeah, I love this. They're actually ready to kind of just like finally use the util to just like stop certain portions of the map. Frog with a huge pick, walls it off, gets the orb for free. Abe wants to fight this out, swings out thinking that the Sage is still there, but he's not. Oh, but Pump takes advantage of the fact that Art was left alone, pushes out, and Abe's getting pinched hard actually. Fastest Thunder doing his best to kind of just hold on to the bomb site as long as he can while the rotates are happening. Dougie shows up in time to get one. Pump cleans up. 1v2, Dougie. Bombs being planted. Oh, they're just staring at Art!
Oh my goodness!
By it! He's not phased by it! That was crazy!
My goodness, that was insane!
Oh my god, the Astra on both teams are just...
We're gonna go to a quick replay of that right there. Wow.
That was like an aim labs moment. That was like a Kovacs. Whatever aim training that Dougie does paid off right there. Unafraid, the smoke dissipated, the bomb wasn't planted, and BHOP was ready to kind of just like two-man hold for the swing out. Dougie just played, I don't know, like target select simulator and got both of those. That was insane. Huge round for Dougie.
Insane. When performance issues wants it, they turn it up.
True. Oh my god, it happened again. Sage Wall blocks the Abe push. Fastest Thunder able to get the kill on Abe, and they're blocked off from their own team. They're actually adamant about taking this bomb site through the Sage Wall. Pump gets punished for it as well. Numbers and guns still in PI's favor. Yeah, now they're stuck. They can't push past this.
Just kind of waiting at that Sage slow there. Doesn't quite have a long range gun, just looking to see, can I find anyone?
He's just walking in, Kai. Wait, Doc gets to pick somewhere on Art.
I'm obscuring vision.
Oh, the hunt revealed too, so they're trying to capitalize on that, but Fastest Thunder still alive backside, gets the kill. Trying to keep the numbers advantage for his team the best he can. 4v1 now actually too.
Only has 5 HP, but you only need 1 HP. But not enough when you're up against Cairo.
True. Yeah, and PI is setting themselves up for success with not only these round wins that they obviously have to get, otherwise they lose the game, but also the frags that are coming out are going to like almost the right people. Phoenix has his ult again. Dougie has his Astra Wall, and he's proven that he can clutch out the 1vx's. Fastest Thunder, happy to kind of put the Sage Wall down, support the team, and has res now too. And PI can actually maybe snowball this again. You know, it's not quite the 9-3 curse, but if the comeback's gonna happen, it's gonna happen right here.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah, for the first time, BHOP kind of slowing things down now, working a 1-1-3 default.
Well, I mean, I think if you're BHOP, yes, you're on match point, but you've seen how many rounds in a row performance issues can win when they're snowballing, and you don't want to let that happen, so you need to slow it down. You need to play to those picks, get numbers.
Yeah. Oh, same idea that they hit A. Sage Wall went up, but not quite in time. Zay was actually able to get the kill on the stage. Cairo, supporting his teammate backside, gets the trade on Zay, sorry. And, well, actually, they didn't even take the site. I think they're kind of faking it. They dropped all the smokes, they took an initial fight, but they have mid control again. Caught Koala off guard because he was not aware that the connector was open. And BHOP is actually just doing a really great job keeping control of this really dangerous area of the map. And now they're re-hitting A as a team while PI had to re-split up. This bomb plant is set up for Art. BHOP has so much space, so much control. This retake's gonna feel impossible, but Cairo has his ult here. He's gotta make something. He's gotta find the miracle for his team right here. Pops his ult, goes in, saw one, has to get one. Makes
and gets one.
Team. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Last player standing.
All up to logic here. The bomb is being defused. Cairo goes huge again with the 3K post plant. PI are in this, Kai.
They are in this. I mean, is Kyra listening in to us right now? Because you say ult, Kyra says say less. You say needs to get a pick, Kyra says okay.
Yeah, that round was huge for Cairo. I mean, making sure to get the trade on the chamber and kind of staying alive even during that lull when they cut noise and reestablished like art control. And then kind of like patiently waiting for his team, not overreacting, letting the bomb go down and the astral go down, and then he pops his ult to clear that space and get one for his team to make that retake realistic. Let's go, performance issues. They have it in them. They just gotta like continue this momentum. I mean, they're on match point. Frog with the opening pick of the round again. Numbers advantage. Abe trying to make space. Goes in, gets Cairo, has to fall back out, and this push is stopped. This slow is huge. This wall is big. And BHOP want to cut noise.
You know, I think performance issues. I think
Oof.
we know that. Wow, a lot is going on. We know that Valorant is a mental game, and we can clearly see that in how one win snowballs them forward, but one loss also snowballs them backwards.
Yeah. Yeah, the fight for B-Link was crazy, and the numbers go back towards PI's favor because of the Sage res, and you know BHOP stomping around. Koala kind of gave up the site, let them have the site rather, get the kill, but Logic able to get the trade. Stuck with the Stinger, gets flashed, and Fastest Thunder comes out of CT to get the kill. PI are
12 to 8.
Yeah, they're fighting, kicking and screaming. They're gonna try to come back from this game or from this deficit. And this is gonna be another scary buy versus buy round though for both teams here.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, BHOP has only been able to put 2 rounds on the board on attack.
Yeah. And with the double duelist pick, you kind of almost expect to see more. And like they have a lot of good ideas. I mean, this Neon is putting in the work.
I was gonna say, going through, getting into their spawn round after round.
Yeah. Quick scuffle happening at long A during this default. They're kind of selling this A hit. That's a bunch of smokes and util being thrown that direction. And I think PI think it's going to be A, but the Sky Flash is actually really important. Gets the info that some people just infiltrated long B, and he uses the bomb plant. Let's see if he can get the spam through the double stack. He does! Gets the bomb planter before getting traded by Doc. Doc is by himself on B now, and he has to wait for his team to rotate over to him.
If anyone can do it, it's Doc.
True.
If anyone can do it, it's Doc.
3v3, being spammed again, unable to get this bomb down in time. I like this. Pump using his ult to kind of zone back the retake. Dougie switches to a shorty and gets the kill on the pump. I can't believe what I just saw. 3v2 now. Logic stopping the bleeding, gets one. Fastest Thunder gets the trade here. 2v1 situation here. Bomb is planted down, but they don't know where Doc is. They don't know where Doc is. He shows the position, gets the 2K, and wins the game for. Yeah, Doc. Clutch master.
Clutch master indeed. Wow, let's just
that was crazy.
Replay of that. That was insane.
Yeah, I mean, oh man, that decider map looked tough for PI, and then they started clawing their way back. A lot of good ideas being shown by both teams. But I think that series, that entire series between BHOP and Performance Issues came down to the clutch masters on both teams. Both teams had these 100%. Hidden bosses that are able to win these 1vx's post-plant, and that was the name of the whole game.
We saw Doc, we saw Cairo, we saw Dougie, and I mean, I think all of them, I think every player on both teams had put in work for their team. I mean, 2 incredible teams. I mean, that was a close. We saw them come back from a 9-3 the map before. Almost came back from a 10-2 here. That was very close. It came down, like you said, to Clutchmaster.
Yeah, they almost reinvented a new curse. They really almost brought that back. It was really close. I mean, they won like 6 in a row. after
Yes.
I think someone on the team thought they straight up lost, that defuse being at like 0.52 or whatever. But the fact that they were able to kind of like recompose and come back for another like X amount of rounds, it's so tough when the other team is on match point. It's so tough, and I kind of wish it was more of a 11 something situation to see if the comeback was like actually realistic.
I do
but
too. I think you know what, going into the second half, 10-2 was very tough, but I mean, something clicked once it hit a match point. Something clicked. They wanted it. They weren't ready to go home yet. They started using utility. They started doing different plays, and I liked what I was seeing.
Yeah. But we have the winning teams, one of the winning teams, Clutch Masters, that we just talked about, Logic, coming in for an interview. Logic, hello, congratulations on winning the series. How are you feeling after that decider match?
Hello, thank you. Feeling pretty good. Feeling ready for tomorrow.
Yeah, grand finals against I mean, you guys are the top 2 seeds of the entire season. You guys have your work cut out for you. Well, actually, before we talk about the upcoming series, the series against PI and the fact that it went to map 2 and Bind ended up being this crazy comeback swing. What went on in your minds in terms of like composure or mentality or strategy? Were you guys nervous the whole time? Were you able to reset your mental?
As far as map 2, we kind of just were cold after the pause. We just weren't feeling it anymore. And we made it go OT, but we ran out of gas. That's pretty much it. We had to take a mental reset, go into map 3 as a best of 1.
Oh, okay, I like that. Like seeing it as a best of 1 and coming in fresh. I like that.
Logic, I have to know what was going through your mind at this last map on Pearl. At the half, after the 10-2 half performance issues, 6 rounds in a row, what was going through your mind?
Yeah, I don't know. They really seem to step up their game once it's match point. It had a lot to do with timing as well. Every time they get an op, we struggle, and that showed clearly. And I think that's pretty much it. I mean, we just couldn't stop their op, so once they got their money up, it was hard for us to come back. But we also get a little bit complacent once we're at 12, I say.
Yeah, closing out is one of those like hidden skills when it comes to like
difficult.
being able to just making sure.
The last round's the hardest.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah, I mean the comp choices between you guys for Pearl were super interesting to watch because you guys went with a double dually. It was Neon. Wait,
Raze.
was it? Yeah, Neon Raze. And getting to attack into what looked like a really annoying like Sage Fade idea over at A. Did you have to kind of like change the strategy? Was it a surprise to see Sage Wall popping up in front of you while you're trying to execute sites? Like, what was the adjustments you guys made to make sure you got that 16th round?
Yeah, the Sage Wall was something we actually talked about right before we won. We were like, they just keep stopping us with this Sage Wall, so we have to try to bait it out. So we tried that. It didn't really work. We tried that the round before, actually. We tried to bait it out. And then we decided to just break it and wait 40 seconds and rehit or whatever we did.
Gotcha. Yeah, at some point I saw the like 1-1-3 attempt to kind of like make noise at A to bait the wall up. And that round didn't work out, but yeah, the one where you guys kind of fought for art and made them use both slows. I think that was the winning round technically too, right? Really good adjustment. I loved seeing that. Shout outs to the IGL of your team. Really great, like, strat change to deal with that Sage Wall. And then when it came to, I think Kai and I were talking about how across all 3 maps, the whole series was a story of like the clutch masters on both teams. Both teams had these hidden bosses that could clutch out the 1v3, 1v2 post plant. What was going through, like, how were comms whenever you guys won those like what should be impossible situations, those number situations?
Honestly, most of them were just like a really surprised nice. Like you're never really expecting to win those,
Yeah, theoretically when you have the numbers post plan it should be towards whoever, but yeah, I mean you guys had some, Doc, you even Dougie on the team,
especially on was it on Bind? I think you had a 1v3 and we were like, oh man, that's tough. And you were just able to isolate each of those 1v1s. I mean, both teams, but like, I mean, you guys just were so calm in these situations where it looked like performance issues had it, but you guys just maintained composure, um, and we're fine. And how do you guys like? How are you able to do that? I mean, it was just incredible to watch.
Yeah, I would have to agree with you. I think us maintaining composure is a very strong suit of ours, but it comes from our core three having played a different FPS game competitively and professionally together. So it's just nothing new for us to be in a clutch or in a stream or whatever. It's not something we'll worry about. We're just going to play our game and try to get the win.
That's so cool to hear. And you're going to be the team going up to play against the Bronze Bandits tomorrow. Without giving away strategy, obviously, I don't want you leaking anything. But what are your how are you going to prep for this grand finals? Like, what are some things that you guys have maybe talked about or not talked about? Both these series got streamed. Is that something that you guys are worried about or nervous about going to the grand finals?
It's definitely a factor, but we actually played this game with our sub, so tomorrow we'll be fielding our main five, and
Okay.
so we're just gonna try to play our comfort and play our game.
That's awesome to hear. That's awesome to hear. I don't want to take up too much of your time. I mean, it's been a long series. I'm sure you guys want to kind of just rest up and recoup. Kai, if you don't have any more questions.
No, I mean, thank you for allowing us to interview you, and good luck tomorrow. Everyone watching along with us, Logic as well as the rest of BHOP will be playing in the finals, the grand finals tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. Pacific. So make sure to join us tomorrow.
All right, I think that's it for us here. We have a couple more shout outs. I also, obviously we've given away 2 mouse pads. So we have a huge thank you and shout outs to Super Beings Labs for sponsoring and offering all these mouse pads for obviously really cracked players in this league. And also don't want to forget Community Gamings for all your tournament setup needs. Kai, that was a great series to cast with you. I had so much fun.
So much fun. Yeah, me too.
And
thank you to our sponsors. Thank you to our production staff. Thank you.
Yeah, shout outs.
And thank you to BHOP and Bronze Bandits and Performance Issues. And who did I not name? Joyous Whimsy. Thank
JW.
you. So many teams. What a long day. What a great semifinals. I'm looking forward to watching Bronze Bandits versus BHOP tomorrow in the grand finals for the championship division.